MAT excited for Daddy Frank.
everybody. Hi. Happy Thursday. What's up, fam? How's everybody doing today? Well, I hope you guys are as excited as I am for tonight's stream because I'm literally so excited. I can't freaking wait. Hi Tessa. Hi Pilsy. Welcome in. Fire. Dude, how Tessa and Pilsy, y'all were both in here a good 15 minutes early, and yet Fire still got the first redeem. Like, how does this happen? Listen, y'all gotta get on it. Net Saver, thanks for that lurk. Eric, welcome in. Sass, Gaia Games, thanks for that lurk as well. Boop, hi RPS, welcome, welcome. Tessa, thank you for the first biddies of the night. I appreciate you. Justin, listen, okay? Justin has a hard time reading. He also just has a hard time speaking. He has a hard time existing, okay? Me and Justin are on the same level here, so be easy on him, okay? He's doing his best. Soul Pirate, welcome in. OPs, hello. Hi. Twisted Medic, welcome in. For anyone that didn't see, I did post it in the Discord a little bit earlier, but also Chris, welcome in. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I did post it in the Discord, but today we have a very special stream. For those of you that aren't aware, Dead by Daylight and Supermassive Games is putting out a game called The Casting of Frank Stone. It is not coming out until the beginning of September, but they reached out to me this past week and a couple other content creators and gave us access to the demo of the game, which is playing one particular like storyline of it. It's the demo, from what they said, is only like 45 minutes to an hour long, I guess, depending on like how much you look around and what you do. The demo is not confirmed to be like exact gameplay from the game. So there could be like slight changes from it or whatnot, but it's gonna give us a bit of a feel. And I'm so excited because if you know Supermassive does The Quarry, Until Dawn, all of the Dark Pictures anthology games. So they are interactive stories, and they follow a sort of butterfly effect where a lot of the decisions you make will impact things that happen later on. And the people that are publishing this game is Behavior Interactive, which are the people behind Dead by Daylight. And they are collectively working on this project to put this game out. So it's going to have Dead by Day. Also, they told me in this demo, there's going to be a lot of Dead by Daylight Easter eggs. So chat, we need to be on the lookout for all of the Easter eggs we can find in this demo. Because supposedly there is like a bunch of them from what they have told me to keep an eye out for. So I'm like, ooh. So that's going to be really cool, but we're going to start with that tonight, and because it's only like an hour or so long, my thoughts are whatever time we have left over. They extended the 2v8 mode, so we'll just do more 2v8 for whatever the end is. So, it's a bunch of them. I don't know how many. They just said that there's a bunch. I don't know it I don't have like an exact number. That was not given to me. A handful, if you will, okay? So that's a little bit of information on what we're going to be checking out tonight. But I'm so freaking excited. Like I said, when I got an email from them, I was like, oh, I love both of these companies. I'm very excited for this game. So, like, the fact that they, even though it's just them sending me a demo code, it's like a step in the direction of working with them more fully. And I did not reach out to them about it. They reached out to me. So that just makes me feel real freaking special. So I'm like, so very, very excited for tonight's stream. So it's going to be a good freaking night. But hi, Dragon Lord. My day was okay. I'm not famous. I'm just doing my best, okay? Also, Ginger, I see that you subbed. My activity feed shows it, but my Streamlabs does not. So for whatever reason, Streamlabs is a little borked, which is just delightful. We love that. But Ginger, thank you so much for the tier 1. Holy sheeshers, what a crazy 4 years it's been. My favorite memory so far is making you cry on your birthday last year. Thank you, Ginger, for the resub. I truly do appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you. Skuggy, welcome in. Yeah, we got some demo access tonight, so that's what we're gonna do. Are these horns? Yes. These are. Indeed. Indeed. I have new headset here at Bobby's, so it's the white one. But I had black horns because Bobby's headset was black. So now they stick out a little bit more. So I might have to get the cat ears that I have for my house and put those on instead so it blends in. I'm doing good, Zach. How are you? Your favorite memory is me crying? Really, chat? Come on. I mean, I cried yesterday. Y'all literally got me to cry in less than 30 minutes. That was... I haven't speedrun crying that fast on stream in a hot minute, fam. They are her horns, not the headset. Don't let her fool you. Damn, Skuggy, what did I ever do to you? Chair, roll. What did I ever do to you, man? That's your favorite memory from yesterday. Oh, thanks. I'm so glad. Oh, chat, y'all are something else. You're something else. But full transparency, today was kind of a tough day. Mentally, I've been dealing with a lot of stuff behind the scenes and just like a lot of my own kind of struggles with things. And my anxiety was getting the best of me yesterday and today a bit. So I ain't gonna lie, it was a bit of a tough mental day for me. It wasn't off to like a particularly amazing start. And I had some moments today. But Bobby was there for me and we just kind of like chilled and just relaxed and whatnot, tried to keep my mind distracted from things. I was pretty much off of, like, my phone and computer and stuff all day to just kind of, like, disconnect from everything for a bit. We watched Days of Future Past, which is a great movie, so that always makes me feel a little bit better to, like, you know, get absorbed into something that gets my mind off of all the real-life crap that's happening. So, when I got boba, is that what you meant to say? Because I don't know what bofa is. So I'm going to assume you meant boba. I don't know when that is, so. Bobby is bae. Aw, thank you. Hi, Miss Sumi. Welcome in. Hi, Syrian. Hello. I'm trying, Chris. But yeah, so it was a bit of a tough mental day. I'm not going to lie. I was, like, feeling really out of it last night. Which honestly is probably how y'all got me to cry so fast. Because I was already, like, anxious and stressed from, like, a multitude of other things going on in my life. So, like, I was already on the cusp of crying. Oh my god. I'm going to say it's when you got boba. So, I love getting boba. Thank you. Thank you for talking about it. I appreciate it. Don't be weird, Fire. You're supposed to be a model citizen in my chat, and you're being weird. Oh, boy. But hi, C's, how are you? But yeah, so... just trying. Bobby and I are probably gonna take a day tomorrow. There's a couple Spirit Halloweens by me that opened up. So we were probably gonna go to some of them and see what they had. And then, the Borderlands movie, I think, came out today or comes out tomorrow. Technically, I think it came out today. So we're probably gonna go see the Borderlands movie this weekend. And, yeah, you like my little Among Us guy? He's cute. You got one by you opening? 2 opened by me already. There's like a good handful of ones by me. Well, the ones by my apartment, those areas, every spot that they normally pop up in are now stores. So I'm like, where are the spirits coming over here? So I don't know. But up where Bobby is, there's a handful of them, and 2 of them are already open. So we were probably going to check out both of them. Yeah, what is this cuckoo show or movie or whatever? It's like a horror movie or something, right? I don't really know anything about it, but I've heard of it. But I know Borderlands comes out, is Alien next week? I think. Alien Romulus, that's next week, if I'm not mistaken. 16th. Yeah, so next week. And then what else? There's something else. Oh, the Speak No Evil. I wanted to see that. I want to say that comes out in another 1 to 2 weeks, something like that. So we've got that as well. There's quite a few, like spooky stuff or on the brink of like horror thriller things. So because I'm sus, damn right. is a lie. Not, but sadly, your theater doesn't have any showings of it. Is this Cuckoo movie, is it like an indie movie? I don't know anything. It's based off of a book, though, is what you guys were saying? Been there. I know it's like, just so you're not alone in this community. We'll always love and support you. I appreciate that. I really do. I feel like, because I was telling Bobby, he was like, well, what's wrong? He's like, I have seen you deal with much worse situations and you be more stressed out. And I was just like, it's not even that, like, there's any, like, one big bad thing happening. It's that there's so many small little stressful things right now that are happening that they're just kind of like stacking on top of each other, and I felt like I've been repressing, like, dealing with the small things, and now they're all just piled on. So cumulatively together, I'm just like exhausted, and I feel like I'm like mentally exhausted and drained and like trying to deal with things, and I'm just not doing a good job, which is why I just had like a little bit of a mental breakdown today. But I'm trying. I'm trying my best, Drop that link in Discord? Yeah. Sorry. If you can do that, that would be cool. I'll definitely check it out. I've heard a couple people talking about it, but I honestly have no idea what it's about or like any insight into it at all. Yeah, I feel like it's almost worse sometimes. Like, if I have one big problem going on, I can just tell people, hey, I'm dealing with this, and they're like, okay, cool. And then, like, if I'm sad or upset or whatever, they're like, oh, it's because of so-and-so. Like, they know the situation. But it's not like I can just say, like, this one thing is bothering me, because it's a little bit of this, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of that, and then some of this, and it's just, like, nothing that's that big of a deal, but all together, it's a problem, And I just feel like it's all kind of like weighing on me at the same time. So I'm just like a little on edge, So I'm like, breathe, Brandy, breathe. Like, so I'm trying, but it's just like this week has been like testing my limits, dude. And every time I think that I've like solved one problem or I'm working on something towards like a better thing, a new thing pops up, and then I'm like I can't catch a freaking break, I just feels like things have been stacking, and I'm just like, yeah, exactly. It's just like you feel like you're also being stretched so thin because there's so many pressures from so many either outside people or thoughts or ideas for you to always do the right thing, whether it's by yourself or do the right thing by others. And I don't know, I feel like I'm getting to a breaking point of like I might need to make some changes in my life here soon, because there's like things outside of my control that are becoming my problem, and I'm just like over it, And I know I'm being very like ambiguous here because I'm not saying anything specific, but that's because, like I said, it's not one thing that I'm dealing with. It's like a bunch of little things. And like it's not even things that I'm like I want to vent about these, because some of them are things that I feel dumb about being upset about, or things in my life that I've been upset about for a while, but I just haven't been able to change them, or like I can't physically change them, but I haven't quote unquote solved the problem, so it still exists and I'm still upset about it. You know what I mean? Oh, all those little things break us because too much stuff, and the things that break the camel's back. Honestly, I believe that. Your pastor shut down and got shit done. Exactly. Like my stepdad passing has been like the worst thing to ever happen in my life, and I don't want to get emotional, but like that I can at least like process and distract myself from it, and like I know I need to focus and get things done like you said, and it's like one thing, so I can purposely avoid the trigger by not harping or focusing on things that I know will make me think about it. But when it's like a multitude of things and I can't do anything about them, it's not like there's one thing that triggers me. There's like 20 things. And at any point in time, any person can trigger them. And it's just like, so it's like overwhelming, you know? But hi, Goat. Hi. But yeah. Also, Goat, I totally see what you're talking about being dark green. On Bobby's computer, the coloring is like slightly different. And you are like almost like a dark gray black. Like I can barely even read your name on his screen. I need to change whatever settings he has on his too, because all your colors are like slightly different. I don't know how it is. Yeah, Go is dark green on my computer, and now on Bobby's he's like almost like a black. So I see what you were talking about the other day. Also, sorry, this is my brain. I literally go all over the place because I don't know how to focus on things. But yeah, so that's been my day. Full transparency. I have been dealing with an internal shit show in my own brain for the past week, and I'm trying my best to do what I can with it, and I just can't. I'm not someone that has stress or anxiety or anything. Your life is shit, but I was still able to live day by day and don't care about stuff. And then when my dog passed out, it really, I was like, what the hell's going on? See, that's how I've been feeling with, like, my mom. Like, my mom has been explaining to me, like, my stepdad passing, how, like, she's very depressed and she doesn't know what to do with herself some days, and like she just randomly has these moments, and I was like, Mom, you're literally describing depression and anxiety. Like, you're describing things that I deal with every single day. Not like I'm not saying it in like a bad way, but just being like, these are normal feelings, Mom, and you're okay to feel them. Like, I feel these feelings all the time, even without a reason to feel these feelings. So the fact that you have a reason, you're valid in how you feel. So don't think that you are weird or you feel weird or you should get over it, because it's not like that. Like, maybe this exact feeling you haven't felt before because it's not something that you struggle with on the daily, which I am so thankful for, that you don't have to struggle with that. But it's like, also, hi, Rodka. But yeah, like, I've had anxiety and depression, and like I overstress, and I have OCD over things, which leads to more anxiety. Like, that's just my brain. Like, I don't function like a normal person sometimes, and it sucks, man. It sucks. But for those of us that deal with that, like, I feel like we figure out ways to manage. But then, yeah, when so many things just stack, it's like, well, the things that I was doing to manage are not working anymore because I'm now in overload mode and I don't know how to process this many things at the same time. Like, if I have one problem, I can full on head first dive into that one problem and do what I gotta do. But when I have 12 problems at the same time, and like half of them don't even have a solution, it's just something I'm gonna be upset about because I can't not be upset about it, like, then my brain is just like, explosion, like, internal fire, like, SpongeBob and the whole team on fire and they're sprinting around. That's what's going on in my brain. Like, to a T. Hi, Corgi. If you tag it, it's white. It's always white. All of the text is like a white, light gray white. And I have it on dark mode. But yeah. It's like, which one do you deal with first? It's annoying, frustrating. Exactly, Cs. If I tag myself, it's gray. Oh, that's so weird. It's always white for me, no matter what. In everybody's stream. Not just mine. I haven't seen you shop on or know that someone's concerned. Wait, what happened? Also, hi, Rodka. How are you? Yeah, it is. And it's not even necessarily, like, all of the things that I'm dealing with. It's not even if they're, like, all related. Like, I've got, like, drama shit that I'm dealing with other people. And then I've got stuff in my own brain that I'm dealing with. And then I've got stuff in my own life and financial things and whatnot that I'm dealing with. And then it's like, I've got you know, my own family stuff that we're still processing and dealing with. And then, like, my own internal struggles that are, like, things that I have had previously that never went away, but, like, they just rear their ugly heads at different moments and times in my life. And it's like, none of it is really that bad, but when you stack all 10 of them together, I want to scream. You know? It's even more complicated than I'm sorry, Goat. Oh, trust me. That was like the catalyst this week. There has been a lot of outside drama that I'm not a part of, that I'm like, please don't pull me into this. I have enough on my plate, and I'm just like trying to avoid shit left and right. And then there's internal drama that I indirectly got sucked into because it's people that I am associated with. So I've had to deal with shit that has literally nothing to do with me. But because it's people in my circle, it becomes my responsibility to make a statement about stuff. And it's just like, I hate everything. Oh my god, Goat. I don't give a shit what color you guys are. That's not listen. Whatever color you are in my chat is the least of my worries. Trust me. Breaking Down by I Prevail. I love that song. It is so good. That whole album by I Prevail is amazing. Oh yeah. The first line of that song is my life. I think too much. Boom. Hey, look.
Going
it's
good.
The baby.
Going good.
Are you ready for work? You didn't even change. Did you change?
This doubles as a
How
work
did you
shirt.
change? You're so quick with it. Wait, is that Vicky special?
Yeah.
Don't get it dirty.
I'm gonna have a high vis over it.
You always say this, and then you get your shirt dirty anyways.
It'll be fine. Shaking hands.
Listen, okay? There was
she
too
grabbed
much.
my hand last night.
There was too much happening yesterday, and I just
And then she blamed me.
Okay, I was overwhelmed.
What's good, guys? How you doing?
I was overwhelmed, and I didn't know how to respond, and then I just randomly shook your hand. Okay? I don't know. I gave you a kiss and a handshake.
You did.
I don't know.
You
Okay?
did.
And chat made fun of me for it. I don't know. I honestly, okay? Chat, it was your fault. You guys were like dropping subs and gifts and other things and bits and whatnot.
I want some cheesecake.
So, like, I was distracted and confused. Why do you guys all have to talk about the handshake? Everybody. I would like some cheese. I like cheese. I didn't have any birthday cake for my birthday.
Because you don't like birthday
I know,
cake.
but I didn't even have, like...
You don't like cake.
Nobody sang to me either. Except for my grandma. She called me on the phone.
Oh.
Nobody sang happy birthday to me. I didn't blow out any candles.
My mom was gonna put a candle in the
muffins, was
yeah,
she?
She was.
I didn't blow
told her
out
not
any
to.
candles. Nobody sang to me in person. I didn't eat any cake.
Chat baby.
Everybody just hates me. See how it is.
How you doing,
Is
guys?
that fuzzy or a pimple? What's a pimple?
What are you doing?
I'm
Don't
sorry.
be exposing.
I thought
give me
you
a
had a
kiss.
fuzzy.
Alright. I'll see you later, guys. Love you.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Good
Goodbye.
I said good day.
All right. Hang up.
Hang up.
All right. Bye, baby. Did I ever tell you that my grandma does that? So my grandma, for whatever reason, her phone was like broken and she couldn't end phone calls. So what, the handshake, what is this, a stream staple now? And she couldn't end phone calls. So like her phone was like broken. So anytime she was calling people, she would have to wait for the other person to hang up for the phone call to end. And I even looked, she had a phone call going for like 7 hours straight because I guess the other person had hung up, but her phone didn't. And I was like trying to hang it up and it was not working. But anyways, so we became aware of this problem and she like called my aunt and was like talking to her on the phone. And she like said the whole conversation, which was like a minute-long thing just to tell her something. And then she answered and then she just goes, all right, now hang up. Like so, like loudly and bluntly to my aunt. Just, all right, hang up. And I was like, Grandma, that was a little rude. So now Bobby and I do that a lot to each other. We just go, all right, hang up when we end our phone calls at night. So yeah, you can thank my grandma for that. She's something else. We also have the panicking with the hype train and Bobby leaving, and then what am I doing? Oh, listen, I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know what I was doing. Oreo cheesecake? Minus the chocolate sauce, but I'll take an Oreo cheesecake. Ramley came over with cupcakes 4 days after mine to sing to me. It was so weird. Aw, that's cute though. Hi, Doakin. Many souls are lost. Oh my gosh. My grandma's aggressive if rubbed off on you. So that's that thing. I am not an aggressive person though. And like for those of y'all who have been here, even if you haven't been here that long, I feel like it's pretty apparent. I'm not a very aggressive person. Oh my gosh, I can't words. I'm very chill. I'm very laid back. I'm very much so. I am like a go with the flow person. Not when it comes to planning things, but like I don't know. I am sassy. I don't think I'm bossy though. I'm sassy though. Your boyfriend told me that's what I get for accepting to be friends with her. I meant the message I sent you. You sent me a message on Discord about what? Oh, your thing. Oh my god, no, you're so fine. Oh my god, I was supposed to message you. Oh wait, no, were you supposed to give me a heads up? I already forgot. I'm so sorry. You said in like 2 or 3 days, right? And it was what, a day ago? So I'm still okay, right? I think? I don't know. Oh my god, take a deep breath, Brandy. I'm losing it. I'm actually losing it right now. I am not aggressive. Okay, so you guys love to attack me on stream. No. I'll shoot you messages. I will. You guys like to attack me. So I have no choice but to be defensive because y'all are mean. And like all I do is be nice to you and kind and sweet and like good to you. And y'all just like to come at me and bully me and make fun of me and like call me out on stuff literally all the time. So I have no choice but to always be on the defensive. Sometimes I strike first because I'm like preemptively prepared. Because y'all strike first most of the time. My Michael Myers shirt, at the bottom it says, the Boogeyman. Sorry, I didn't like lift my boobs up. Oh my gosh. I can't remember if I got this shirt. It was either Walmart or TJ Maxx. They have a lot of good horror stuff at both of those places. I can't remember. Little ears in the chat. Sometimes I'm not even in chat and I get a message like, Brandy is bullying you. Who do you get this from? Who's messaging you this? Tessa? Goat? Who is it? The little birds in the chat going out and telling people what I say? I'm gonna have to watch y'all. I gotta watch you. I don't trust y'all. I don't trust this chat. Y'all be snitching. Sometimes you literally use me as a scapegoat randomly. I do. And that. You know what? That sounds like a you problem. What, getting that close? I'm not aggressive. That was very passive getting close to the camera. I also look super pasty today. Don't mind me. That's not me being aggressive. If anything, I'm being passive aggressive. I have literally never fought somebody ever in my life. I don't even fight people with words. Like I'm the kind of person where I'm like, oh, does somebody dislike me? I guess I'm just gonna literally never talk to them ever again because I don't like confrontation. Like, oh, just like, did this person randomly block me? I could confront them, or I could move on with my life because I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I noticed somebody on Twitter, this was like a couple months ago, somebody I had never, me and this person, we had never had a negative interaction, ever. Not once. To be honest, I barely even spoke with the person, other than a couple of isolated messages where they specifically told me I was like a role model to them and they looked up to me and my content. And then like sometime between then and like a couple months later, they had blocked me, but only on Twitter. They didn't block me anywhere else. And I was like, what did I do? I do not know. No idea. And like, I definitely could have reached out elsewhere because they only blocked me on Twitter. But do I give a shit? No, I don't. Honestly, I don't. I don't care. I'm curious, but I'm not curious enough to give a shit. It's not that you yourself don't like, it's that you won't let me do the confrontation. No, it's both. I don't like confrontation. Also, hi, Austin. I don't like it at all. And anytime there's even like a sight of confrontation, it makes me incredibly anxious. Like my landlord, for example, messaged me yesterday saying he needs to talk to me. So I was like, okay. And my landlord, he's super old school. He likes to talk in person for even the tiniest things. Like, doesn't have to be a big deal. He likes to talk in person, which I hate because I feel like you want to talk to me in person, it's a big deal, right? This is a big deal. Why do you need to take time out of your day to talk to me in person? So I told him, I can call you tomorrow. I won't be back home for another week. And then he said, no, that's fine. I'll just catch you when you get home. So then my brain is like, okay, are you going to wait until I get home because it's important enough you need to talk to me in person? Or are you cool with waiting till I get home because it's not that important and the urgency isn't there for you to have to talk to me tomorrow? So now I'm anxious about this because I don't know what you want to talk to me about and you won't talk to me on the phone. So now for the next week where I don't talk to you, I'm going to be worrying about whatever it is that you have to tell me, which is probably going to be a quick 2-second thing if he even remembers to talk to me. Because more times than not, my landlord says, oh, I wanted to stop in and just catch up with you. And then he never does. So I'm like, why? Why do you do this to me? Also, hi, oh my, and hi, gentlemen, welcome in. And yes, I am. I can be a role model. So, also, Achievement Fan, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. You've been in one fight with your bystander and the girl you're from is fighting fell on you and just shove her off. The end. Yeah, I am not a confrontational person. I never have been. Like, even if someone is in my face screaming at me, I'm like, why? What are we doing? Why are we yelling? Why are we freaking out? What's going on? Like, relax. I'm not gonna go to the energy that you're at because I don't care. And if I do elevate to the level you're at, it's just gonna make things worse. So why am I gonna do that? It's just not worth it. It's not worth my time. It's not worth my energy. I'm not about that. I had one time when I was in high school, I did stand up to this girl. She got like super up in my face and confronted me. And she was like, oh, I heard you were talking shit about me, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, girl, I didn't say anything about you. I was like, we haven't been friends since like elementary school. What would I possibly be talking about you? I haven't talked to you in like 6 years. And she was like, oh, I heard you were talking shit about my mom, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, your mom? What? I literally have not seen your mom probably since like a elementary school birthday party at like a park somewhere probably. Why would I have anything to say about you? And she was like getting all up in my face and like randomly brushing against my shoulder because she was getting so close to me. And I was like, if you want to hit me, just hit me. Do it. Like, because I'm not, you know, what's the word? I'm not like giving into this. And then she was like, no, I don't need to do that. I proved my point. And I was like, okay, lady. And then I never spoke to her again after that. And I was like, all right, that was awesome. Like, what? Like, what? I'm like, what? And it was funny because I was like with my friend at the time when this girl was like getting all up in my face. And she just looked at me and I looked at her and I was like, what the hell just happened? Like, what was that? What? Like, what? Do you just make drama for the sake of making drama because you have nothing better in your life going on? I feel like that is some people, though. You were 10 years old, got some situation, were ready to fight, but you ended up not. Yeah, I was ready to fight. I was like, hey, if you want to throw the first punch, by all means. Because I'm not throwing it. But if you hit me first, I will hit you back. But I'm not going to initiate a fight. Oh, thanks, Dragon. I appreciate you. You can't go trying to people please everyone. This is true. I do have a problem with trying to people please everyone, which I feel is also it's a great thing, but it's also a downfall of mine. Because it's a great thing because I love to try to give people the benefit of the doubt, and I like to hear people out and try to be optimistic that people are good. But sometimes I give people too many chances, and I know Goat is already thinking of a particular chance that I gave too many chances to. And it burned me in the end. And I can't help myself sometimes. I am who I am. Explain it to me, I'm 5 years old. If you do something off slightly, and I'm not going to understand, because all I do is be internally bullying myself. Exactly! Like, I'm just going to be like, well, what did I do? What did I do? An orphanage for the stupid. Oh my gosh. Something small and not that important, as he probably have called you if it's major. Getting from your laner after everything when you're... Yeah, honestly, if it was something major, he would have been like, we need to talk. He was just like, hey, can I swing through and do a quick chat? Like, probably nothing major. But it just makes me anxious because, like, he's been talking about increasing my rent a lot. So I'm like, please don't tell me this is the time you're increasing my rent and I won't be able to pay it. They didn't finish the construction yet, so they're going to have to come back through and do that. Please don't tell me you're coming back to finish the construction. I don't need it. I don't need the frustration. Like, you know, my lease is month to month, so technically at any point in time, he could tell me, like, hey, you got to go. I really hope he doesn't do that, but, like, he legally could. So I'm like, of course, that is my brain going to the worst extreme possible, which most likely is definitely not that, because I've always been a good tenant and there's no reason why he would tell me to leave. But, like, that's where my brain goes. My brain doesn't go to, like, oh, maybe it's this. No, my brain goes to the world is on fire and everything is burning. That's where my brain goes in literally every situation. And I can't help it. And it sucks, man. It sucks. My brain, like, Bobby straight up is like, he's probably gonna forget that he even wanted to talk to you and just never gonna happen. Meanwhile, I'm like, he's kicking me out. My rent's gonna be $4,000. I'm not gonna be able to pay for things. I'm gonna not have the money to do this, and this, and then blubbering mess, crying my eyes out, anxiety, panic attack this morning. Like, that's where I go. That's where my brain goes. So... And I'm glad y'all understand, and see, this is why you guys are my people, because you get it. Because that's me, to a T, and that's all of us, which is probably why we're all friends and we all hang out, because we're on, like, the same wavelength here. Because you get it. You get it. He seems like, my landlord is super nice. He's a very laid-back, chill guy. He's, like I said, he's very old school. He still texts me like he's sending a letter, like he signs his name at the end of every text, and, like, barely ever calls me, only sends, like, a little text to say he's coming over, likes to talk in person, more times than not. He prefers an in-person conversation. He does not really like phone calls. Even when I went to go look at the apartment for the very first time years ago, my roommate at the time could not take the day off to go see the apartment, so I went to go check it out myself. And my landlord told me I was not allowed to take photos. He said I could do a live video chat to show off the apartment, but I'm not allowed to take any photos. Even the listing that he had on Craigslist for it, there were no photos, because he didn't want anyone knowing what the inside of the building looked like. Like, very, very old school. I don't know how old he is, to be completely honest. I would say he's probably around, like, my dad's age, so I would say probably 50s, 60s. But I don't know. I don't know. But he's very, like I said, very old school guy. But he's always been super nice to me. He is a chatterbox. He will talk my ear off for hours. Super, super nice guy. Like, I've never had any problems with him. And anytime I have had a problem and I, like, spoke up about something, he was very understanding with me. So, like, me and him have never ever had problems. So, like, I would never foresee it being anything bad. Like, literally not that long ago, when I left the light on in my car and I couldn't jump my car, he, like, had his wife put out, he wasn't home at the time, so he had his wife put out his, like, spare battery pack, and, like, he called me on the phone to talk me through how to use it to jump my car, and then even told me to hold on to the pack for another day in case I had another problem, just so that I was good and I didn't have to stress. And, like, super, super, he's a nice guy. So I don't have any problems with him, which makes me think it's not something bad. But I never know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I jump to the highest extreme, so always. Your boss is talking about changing coworker job. Some of it was things I do, and I was like, am I losing my job in a few days? Did I ask? No. Did I worry all week until things were changed? Yes. Did I lose my job? No. Tess, literally me. Like, I am literally going to worry all week that the worst thing is going to happen for him to just be like, oh, we're changing this one little thing. Or I just wanted to see how things were, or whatever. Because, like, I had new neighbors move in not that long ago, and, like, they were leaving garbage out, and, like, our combined hallway was, like, really gross, and, like, so I just, like, told him, like, hey, like, things need to be cleaned up and cleaned, and, like, I didn't want to complain, but this is just some things I've been noticing, and it's not my space to clean these particular things, so I brought it to his attention. So my thoughts are maybe that the people upstairs have a problem with me now, because I said something about them. That's probably what it's in relation to, but I don't know. Who knows? Worst case scenario is, I don't know. They just came in, and they came in, like, very quickly. So I don't know if they're, like, a family friend of his or family or someone he knows, because they were, like, not there one day and then there the next. So I thought it was, like, a little sudden that they, like, came in so quickly and the process was really fast, which makes me think that it's someone he knows, even though I've been living there for, like, 5 years. But I'm just like, I don't know. And I wasn't even trying to be mean. I was just being honest with things. You know what I mean? I don't know. I hope so, but listen, my brain goes to worst case scenario. Goes all the time. Like, I could get the simplest text from someone saying, hey, can we get together and chat? My mind goes from 0 to 100 in a couple seconds. Exactly. I just assume the worst. I assume the worst. I don't know. I know that the people upstairs have kids, so it could be the kids that are messy, but, like, at the end of the day, if your kids are being messy in a public space, like, that's still your responsibility as the parent. You know what I mean? So it's a little different. We've never had kids in my building before, because it was, like, previously a rule that they wanted only adults in that particular building, but now it's not a rule anymore. So I don't know. He's going to show up and he's secretly your space doctor and you have space cancer. By the way, rent is $10,000 per minute and you're behind. Oh my god. No, my biggest concerns are that he's going to increase the rent and he's going to double my rent. And if he doubles my rent, I can't afford that. Okay? I cannot afford $4,000 a month in rent. I'm sorry. Do I look like money grows on trees in my backyard? Because it doesn't. So if he wants to double my rent, I would be forced to move because I can't feasibly manage that. Yeah, I pay almost $2,000 now. And my rent, my apartment, he took out a wall in my apartment. So now my apartment is double the size of what it used to be, but the one half of it is not completed. So I told him straight up, like, I'm not paying any more until it's completed. So there's more conversations we have to have there, but he said he just wanted to stop in for a quick chat. So this did not seem like a big deal for him to say it's a quick chat. But then again, he is also a chatterbox and it's never a quick chat. His quick chats are still like 30 minutes. So I never know. Y'all are something else, chat. Oh my god. Y'all are something else. I'm telling you. What about when Bobby and I have kids? What if I show my kid on stream in the future? Are you gonna say that they're ill? Are you gonna ill the spawn of Bobby and I? How dare you? Yes! What if I give my kids handshakes every stream? We have a new garbage dumpster for the apartment now. Dude, right? Like, watch it be something like that. But my brain is like, nope, I'm getting kicked out of my apartment. Bye. That's another reason I can't wait to get a house. Because nobody can just on the random kick me out of my house. Like, obviously I can get kicked out if I don't pay my bills. But I would be very aware of that. You know? Like, that's not going to come as a surprise to me. Nobody's just going to kick me out of my own house. So that'll be one of my anxieties out the window that I don't have to ever stress about anymore. It was his idea. None of it was my idea. Why am I paying for his idea? Because now he has less apartments in the building, so he's bringing in less income. And now that falls on my shoulders to do that. Oh, trust me. I did not agree with it. I was already not happy with the fact that that became a thing. But I didn't really have a say in it, unfortunately. Because I'm just renting and he can do whatever he wants. And he gave me the option to either move or just deal with it. And I said I would just deal with it because I'm not trying to move again and then have to move when Bobby and I do get a house. But well, that's what I said. The bank could kick me out of a house, but that would not be like a surprise, you're being kicked out of your house. No, it'd be like, you haven't paid your mortgage in X amount of months, so we're kicking you out. Like, that would not be a surprise. I would know. You know what I mean? So, which I would never do that. But, like, they're not just going to show up one day and be like, surprise, bye. Like, you know. Like, they would warn me a lot. I would be so irritated. Oh, I've been aggressively irritated because I did not want an apartment with 4 bedrooms. I didn't need an apartment with 4 bedrooms and 2 living rooms. I had no need for that. Like, my space was perfectly fine, but alas, I don't really have a choice in that matter, and now he wants to pay me or charge me double the rent for double the space, even though that literally is not how that works. I don't know. Yeah. The square footage of my apartment is technically double, even though it's not finished on the other side. There's no floors on the other side of the building. So I can't use the other side because it has no floors. But and yeah, for him to break even, he has to push it on me, unfortunately, which sucks because I don't really have a choice in it. Yeah. So, and I'm already paying my rent. Like, when my roommate moved out, I went from paying half of my rent to my full rent, and now he wants to double that. So, I'm hoping that's not what it's about. But who knows? Oh, yay. As little as a warning as I want. This is true. And that's why I'm like, he said a little chat. If it was something that big a deal, I don't think he would be like, oh, I just want to have a little chat. You know what I mean? That would not be a little chat. Or at least in my brain, that's not a little chat. Like, I wouldn't just casually go up to someone and be like, hey, I know you've been paying $2K a month, but now you have to pay $4K a month. Figure it out. Like, bye. Like, no. You know what I mean? So, I really hope it's not that. But again, that's my brain going to worst case scenario, so we shall see. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just want to buy a house. I just want to find a house. I want the economy to stop sucking ass so I can just buy a house. And then I don't have to worry about any of this. Because at this point, I almost pay more in rent than I would for a mortgage. So I'm already set. Why would I be paying somebody else's mortgage when I can just pay my own? You know what I mean? Yeah. So many companies are arbitrarily raising costs. Surely it's because the economy sucks and they want to maintain a certain lifestyle and not deal with telling employees there's wage cuts. So they push it off on the customers. That, or they like take it from the lower totem pole people. Well, that's why like so many companies keep firing people that are like the higher ups or the people who have been at companies for so long, because it's cheaper to hire a new person to do the same job as someone who's been at the company for like 20 years who is making so much more. So many companies are like firing people right before they're either able to retire or tenure or whatever, so they don't have to pay out that extra stuff, and then they can just hire someone that's brand new at half the price. And it sucks, man, because that's what's happening with like all these video game companies too, where they're doing, you know, I'm not pointing out any company in particular, but so many of these companies, these higher ups are making millions of dollars a year. And rather than getting a pay cut from the millions that they make to then spread it, like imagine if you even just cut $1 million and split that between a bunch of people. Rather than do that, it's so much easier to just cut out, 500 lower level employees and just make it work. It's like, bro, look at how many people's lives how many lives you're disrupting. It's just ridiculous, so. Should I go with it? A renter, not so much, since they want that money out. Yeah, exactly. Military's been doing the same. I used to do 20 years, sort of 50%. Now I think the last is 25 years for 40. What the shit? That sucks. Your work's doing that. Your job's doing that. Yeah. Newly passed if you want. Yeah, but this is a different situation because it's not just like they're increasing it for the hell of it. He increased the space that I'm living in, so it's different. Yeah. Cough, cough. That's so true. Also, hi, Willow. 15 years, and right before your promotion to director, they laid you off and hired 3 new people that just graduated from college to replace you. Dude, that's such bullshit. And that, kills me. Because I've been seeing so much of this lately with so many companies, these huge layoffs, and it just sucks. Because so many people are just getting absolutely shysted. Like, another person I know was with a particular game company for, somewhere around 15 years, I want to say 10 to 15. And they fired her during the layoffs. And then, hired, 5 people in her place that were, freshly out of college. That was the cost of what she was getting. And it's like, dude, what the fuck? Yeah, if square footage remains the same. My square footage has not remained the same, technically. Yeah. Trust me, I already know, but he can just pull stuff out of his booty if he feels like it, so. Yeah, I'm not trying to go to court with stuff. They lost all your knowledge and experience just to save money. Yeah, and it's just and it makes you as a person feel like you were not important enough for them to keep you and to pay your salary. Like you were just a number to them. That's what it makes you feel like. Even if that's not the truth, in your mind, that's what it boils down to, is they didn't see you as a person with values. They saw you as a number, and that number was more than they wanted to pay. And it sucks, man. That shit sucks. But except for anyone going to a new company, look around. If the average employee is in their 20s and 30s and there's no 50-year-olds, run. Yeah, that's the shitty thing nowadays. Laying off 40-ish% of their whole staff. Bungie laid off a lot. Twitch laid off a lot. Riot Games laid off a lot. Bethesda laid off a lot. Blizzard laid off a lot. I'm trying to think of what else. I mean, that's just a couple off the top of my head. So many. Behavior. Oh, yeah, Behavior did lay off a lot. It sucks. Our economy. Which is interesting, because Behavior is not even based in the U.S. They're Canadian. But Abaya do their work. Yeah, it really is. Which, different sort of idea, but I was saying the same thing when I was in teaching. That they did not care about my expertise. They did not care about the job that I wanted to do. They cared about the job that they wanted me to do, that they needed me to fill, even though it wasn't what I was literally went to school for. They didn't care. But also, hi Gizmo. I am a millennial. I'm a millennial. Millennials. Hell yeah. But it just sucks, man. And it's not even about overhiring. It's that people, like we said, they don't want to pay what people are worth. And hi Pattern, welcome in. Thank you for that follow. Sucks about big companies. You're someone to a team you work with, but to the decision makers, you're just a number. 18 months in the tech and gaming industry, so many companies are just turning cute peaches. Yeah, it's absolutely mind-boggling to see, which honestly is what's kind of pushing me so much more to be more self-sufficient in what I do with content creation, because as much as there's companies that I would love to work for, there's no stability in it. There's no stability in anything nowadays, let's be honest with ourselves. But I can at least have faith in myself that if I am consistent and I do the work that I need to get done and I stick with what I can do, I can make the income to do, like, to live, you know, to survive. I'm not like, you know, I ain't living large by any means, but I can do what I gotta do. Like, I can survive. And I just have to rely on myself. So many of these companies, I would love to work with them, but it's just, there's no stability in any of it anymore. That you would even be, you know, stay in a position for longer than a year even, if that. Crash and burn actually try to fix its foundation. Let's just keep rent money. Oh yeah, inflation, yay. It's just delightful. Pilsy's like, I'm gonna make toast. I need a break. Oh yeah. Pennies cost 3 cents to make, and nickels cost 11 cents. That's insane. That's actually insane. Money just doesn't make sense anymore. Like, why don't we go back to the olden days where, like, money was worth what the physical thing of it was? Because then you're not going to be overpaying to make anything. Because if I have a coin that is physically worth $1, well, not even just gold. If we just have other things that are worth stuff, screw it. I'm down. I'm down for it. Some bosses call the process of lowering pay so that employees can't save money, in which they're scared of losing their job, thus more compliant with crappy work conditions. It sucks, man. It really does. Stop spending more to make currency than the currency itself. You'd think, right? You would think. Also, hi Campbell, thanks for that lurk. You would think. But this is speaking logically. And the world doesn't like to always do that. No, it does not. But we have yabbered for an hour. It is past 10 o'clock. And I know you all came here for one reason. It's not to hear me talk about random shit and vent. It's to see me play the preview for the casting of Frankstone. So I'm gonna shut this hole in my face a little bit, not too much, just a little bit. And we do have this demo to play. For anyone who wasn't in here in the beginning, the demo is like 45 minutes to an hour in length, give or take. And yeah, gold standard and stuff. I know that hasn't been a thing in a long time. But it's called The Casting of Frankstone. It is my title. If you forgot it already, literally just read my stream title. I got you. But yeah, so we're going to be doing the demo for this, which it is a game that is coming out next month that is coming from Supermassive Games and Behavior Interactive, which Behavior is the people who make Dead by Daylight, and Supermassive Games are the people who do Until Dawn, The Quarry, the Dark Pictures Anthology. So, does the demo progress count towards the game? I don't believe so. As far as I know, this demo is not necessarily... for what they gave us in the briefing, it is not confirmed if this is, like, actual gameplay from the game or not. The final game might be changed from this. So, this does not give any progression for the actual game. But there are a lot of, like, Dead by Daylight Easter eggs in this demo to look out for. So I'm going to be keeping my eyes peeled. You guys too, so we can kind of see what we can find. Hi Chaos, how are you? Hi. Go can read. Can he though? Can he? But yeah, this game, it doesn't come out till I think September 6th. Quote me on that if I'm wrong, or you guys can correct me on that if I'm wrong, but I think it's the 6th. So this is more of a taste of what you're gonna get.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Also, Jericho, thanks for that raid. How are you? Welcome in. Hello. No, you're so good. I think it's beginning of September is when this game is dropping. But because it is like, how Until Dawn and the Quarry are, you normally play as multiple characters. This demo is just from the perspective of one character. So it's just like a little snippet to get a taste of things. So we're gonna do that. Oh, battling COVID. Oh, I hope you feel better, dude. Get that, like, Paxlovid, like, shot thing. Kick that crap out of your system in, like, 2 days. But we're gonna jump into this. Like I said, it's only about an hour in length. So, depending on how I feel, if I'm, like, real tired afterwards, or if it takes longer than that or whatever, I don't know. If it's around 12, I might just raid out and call it a night and chill. Or if we're, you know, hyped up and ready to go, we can hop on DBD and do some more 2v8. So, we'll see. Yeah, if you pre-order Frankstone, you do get some cosmetics for DBD. There's like 2 different pre-order sets you can purchase, I believe. I think one is like $40 and the other is like 50 or 60. And you get like bonus extra stuff. But yeah, Elusive, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Your brain is so foggy you don't feel in body. Not that I feel like I can think of. I mean, I get anxiety so incredibly bad that I just, like, I can't think straight. But I don't know about necessarily having, like, an out-of-body experience type of thing. I can't, like, recall an exact moment of this feeling. I don't know. I can't think so. I can't think. I don't know what I'm saying. But this game isn't even out yet, and it already has a category, which is kind of cool. They're, like, on it already. So, we are going to swap over to that. Da, 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 da. I feel my soul yeet into my body for, like, 3 seconds. I don't know if I've ever actually felt that. Like, thinking about it. But I also, honestly, don't really know. I just can't think on this exact moment of it. But I'm kind of, like, stupid, so who knows. Deluxe is like the price of a actual game, maybe $10 less, so I got the deluxe version. Yeah, I'm low-key hoping that since they reached out to me about the demo, that they will reach out to me about playing the game on release day. I hope. So I haven't pre-ordered anything because I'm like sort of wishful thinking right now. So I'll hope for that. But they didn't necessarily tell me anything, so I don't know. Hard to think. Visions aren't connected in real time. Makes you feel like you're in third person. Yeah, I can't say I've ever thought of that. You want the cosmetics, but you don't want the game? What? Wait, you don't want to play the... Have you ever played any of the Supermassive games? Or do you... I know you've watched me play, because we did all of the Dark Pictures and the Quarry on stream. I played Until Dawn before I streamed, so that I didn't stream, but I streamed everything else. I guess, honestly, you don't necessarily need to play Supermassive if you watch them, because they are interactive stories. So, as much as it is fun to play it, you can have just as much fun watching it and interacting with others and, like, watching the story together. So I totally do understand it with these because they are
Summoner's Rift.
designed in that way. Johnson, oh my goodness, it's been a hot minute. How are you, love? Family with Alex, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Johnson, how was Cat Quest? I don't even know what that is. But hi. I haven't seen you in a bit. I hope you've been so well. Playing them, you'll poop your pants. So you like watching horror. I don't know how spooky this is gonna be. I don't know. But honestly, I'm excited. So I'm gonna get it started up. It is in this is like a demo, a beta of sorts. So first off, I hope we have no crashes tonight, because I don't know how it's gonna run exactly. So fingers crossed. Hopefully we have no tech issues. Secondly, there might be some weird in-game issues, like it might have some crashing issues, or it might have some like bugs or whatnot, because it is a demo for a pre-release. So any of that is to kind of be expected, because that's just kind of how things happen. But it's the same sort of thing. It's in the world of Dead by Daylight, but it's being produced by it's being published by Behavior and being developed by Supermassive. So it's in the style of Supermassive games, but it is the world of DBD and supposedly some DBD characters. I don't know if it's new characters that we will get in DBD later on, or if we might visit characters we already know. We don't totally know what to expect. We do get to see the entity as like an actual thing, which is really, really cool, and that I'm definitely excited for. I think I'm gonna put us... Where do I want to put us? Either... Okay, what do you think would be better? Here or here? I feel like here is normally good, but I don't know if there's going to be anything at the top. Ice Nine Kills for the first time last night? They're so good! So good. I love them. I hope you had such a good time. Right in the middle? I should just do this, right? Who needs to see the game, right? Hi, dances. Who needs to see the game? But this is the casting of Frank Stone. Like I said, this game's coming out next month, so this is just a demo. But man, I'm excited. And there is, you can like connect your Behavior account. It's not allowing me to do it just yet, probably because this is a demo. But you'll be able to play this game from what it looks like alone or together, which the Quarry, I think, gave you an option to play multiple people, right? I don't know if the Dark Pictures did, though. I don't know if Dark Pictures gave you an option to have multiple people play at the same time, but I know the Quarry did. Oh, Ice Nine is so good. I was thinking about seeing them on Tuesday, and then I didn't end up getting tickets, and ended up pouring all day, so it kind of worked out okay. You can understand it just with the audio. Oh yeah. But yeah, we're gonna get into it. We're dying alone. Play the single player story. Cutting room floor. What the heck is that even? Okay, Observer, you will witness suffering, but survival is expected. Survivor, you will not escape torment, but you may survive. Sacrifice, leave behind all hope of survival. I don't like that. I don't like that we have difficulties. 2 of the Dark Pictures did they? Gotcha. There's Ryan Lake Gary. Gotcha. I'm definitely not doing Sacrifice. But maybe we'll just do Observer so I don't have to worry. Necro, I don't even know who that is. Devil and Me, Normal. Yeah, dude, Normal was still hard. So I feel like I'm gonna just do Observer so I can just enjoy the story. Because these are more about enjoying the story for me. This is very true. Might be buggy as well, because this is a demo. I am definitely not doing Sacrifice, and you cannot bully me into it. I'm just putting that out there, okay? It's not happening. Quarry was very buggy on release too, until like a week or 2 into it, and then they like fixed things a little bit. So, I personally don't love every choice made, every action taken has consequences. Some will save lives and some will result in death. I personally don't love playing games on like the release day.
I've sacrificed everything
because they're always
searching for it.
bugged. And that's just how things work.
A world within a story whispered to me centuries ago.
And let me know the volume, guys, too.
Of a timeless power. Infinite in knowledge. Voracious in hunger. The entity. A realm so close to ours, but always out of reach. Until I found him. Frank Stone. My key. My killer.
Dude, I'm
I
so
am
excited.
Augustine Lieber. And I'm about to change our worlds forever.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. Ah, okay. This is gonna be so cool. Right? Super spooky. I'm curious to see what actors are in this too, because they always pull some great actors for their games. Tessa, you gotta listen. You don't like old people. You don't like babies. Like, we need to change some things here. We don't know who Frank Castle is. Oh my god, I read that too fast. Idris, I just in my brain read Idris Elba and got so excited, and then it's not. Dang. Frank Stone, yeah, not Frank Castle. Wrong Frank. Hunt for missing infant continues. Tessa took them. Tessa doesn't like children. She yoinked the baby right out. Oh, you're so good. Thank you again for the read. Have a good night. The Burning Moor, Cedar Steel Mill, 1963. We don't have much. We don't know much about this game. The trailers didn't give us a whole lot. For like a demo, this is pretty crispy. And I turned everything down to medium just in case. Still pretty crispy. Oh. And we're in Oregon. Okay, so probably lots of wooded.
I'm assuming you're the night watchman here.
I am.
Or just you? Covering the entire site?
Oh, no.
I did put subtitles on,
I got
but now
help.
they're gone.
Where are they now? On duty?
Of a manor. Merlin just goes where he pleases.
Merlin.
A dog. Doberman Pinscher. Best friend a fella could ask for. Loyal to the seventh horn sounds.
Right?
Trust
He
him
was
more than I trust
snoring.
myself.
What kind of snore was that? I need to ask you a few questions.
I need to ask you a few questions.
I'm yours to dispose of.
Can I have your name?
Thomas Jefferson Holt. Call me Tom.
Officer Sam Green. Tom, I want to talk to you about...
I know what about. That missing boy, right?
That's right.
You think he could be missing here?
This mill looks a big place.
Biggest in all Cedar Hills. But that don't make no difference. Ain't no funny business going on
No
around
big
here.
names.
Not undermining Merlin's noses.
They probably used all their budget on David Arquette in the last one. Sounds like a lot of ground to cover. Can I check the records? Curious. I'll be curious. Ask.
You sound confident.
And rightly so.
Can I check your records?
My records?
The logbook, visitors to the mill, out-of-hour shifts, that sort of thing.
Well, right. Well, gotta be here someplace.
Is that it? It's okay. Allow me. I see.
Have you noticed anything? I don't want to be
Have
too
you noticed
accusatory
anything
right off the rip.
suspicious around the mill?
Tonight?
Tonight, last few nights, anything at all?
Nope.
Oh
Nothing.
yeah, Ted Ramney,
Nothing.
Brennan. Oh, it was
Nothing.
packed. You're right.
Why, heck, you don't believe me, ask your boss.
My boss.
Sheriff Kusich.
Right. My boss.
This guy
He
does
stopped by
look
last
familiar
night
now.
asking
The
about the
sheriff-
exact
or
same
the
thing.
police officer.
And I told him the same thing I'm telling you. There's no way that boy could be here and Merlin and me not know about it.
And what did the sheriff say?
Okay, Tom. Then he got back in his car and left.
Huh.
So nobody actually checked the mill?
So what you're telling me is nobody's actually checked the mill for any sign of the boy?
When you say nobody, does that include Merlin?
No, Tom, it does not. I'm talking human investigators only.
In that case, Sam, I find it hard to argue with your assessment.
What do you mean? My assessment is nobody checked the mill.
Any
Why
objections
didn't
if I
nobody
take
check
a
the
look
mill?
around the place?
No objections from me. Of course, everything's locked for the night.
It's not a problem.
There's Merlin, of course.
Of course.
If you see him, tell him I'm looking for him.
Of course, we came to the mill at night when it's
Thank you for
super
your help,
foggy,
Tom.
extra spooky. Perfect
Have to
time.
oblige.
Perfect time to check out a creepy lumber mill. Because why not? What a great time. What a great time to check it out, you know? There's a doggo around. Right? I feel better that there's a dog. I don't know why. Right? That does make me feel slightly better. Oh, I know. I've only watched isolated episodes of How I Met Your Mother. Do other people work in this mill?
Everything's locked up for the night.
I mean, obviously I know it's nighttime, but why wouldn't I come during the daytime when other workers are there? The wizard. Yeah, right? Facts. If anything happens to the dog, we riot. Dude, this is crispy. I mean, they just do a good job with their games. You really feel part of it. How's it looking, chat? You guys let me know. Ten out of 10? I'm not trespassing, I asked to be here. However, going through this looks a little trespassy, like... Can I go, listen, I'm thin enough. Let me in. Dude, it's gonna be, watch like a bird or something fly by. This is prime pickings right here. Oh, it's waiting. What is this? Random chess piece. Iridescent King. She promised to take away my pain, take away my nightmares. The devil in me had that crow that went by and scared the bejesus out of me, dude. Oh my god. Okay, so that's all that was over here. And there's people machining running around. I mean, I get it, but like, Listen, okay? I'm trying to not die. Oh no, I got gray pants on instead of... What?
Merlin!
Oh, okay, he's calling a dog. Okay. I swear to God, if somebody hurt that doggo.
Merlin!
Okay, that's chained up. Merlin! Can the dog just, like, stay at my side? That's the one thing I loved about the Blair Witch game, was I had the dog go at my side the whole time. I don't know why, but it just made me feel slightly more at ease, you know? Okay, these are all locked up. Merlin's gonna be... He's a Doberman Pinscher, is what he said. I've only ever come into contact with like 2 Doberman Pinschers in my lives, and they were big yapper dogs.
I can get in through there.
A window is open? Where is this open window? Oh, over there. Duh. Oh, why do I hear things? Hi, Twinkly Door. How are you? They're very good. They are good dogs. There was a Doberman Pinscher on the street that I lived on, and it was always like in the front yard, in like a chain fence, and it would just bark at us as we drove our bikes by. Search for the missing child. The question is, though, what lead did I get for me to think that this missing child is at this mill? Like, it's a little suspect, you know? I am having a good night. Oh, I hate these. It's just like jump scare central with these. I really hate it. Oh, no. Okay. Is that water dripping? What is that? Can I open this door? No? Oh, there's something on the table. Afternoon, we've got Harold Norris, Dennis McCann, Bobby Rivers, Frank Stone, and Lou Osterman, and then the graveyard shift not available. Wait. I didn't mean to put it. Can I see the back of it? Is there a back? Friday the 13th? Really? The shift is Friday the 13th? Y'all saw that too, right? Only tier 1 sub in the top 5? Oh, stop. You're fine. Oh. Do we have a Friday the 13th next month? Employee's personal record, date employed February 4th, preferred name Tifa, date of birth 4/17/27, machinist, 1 charge assault of robbery, 5 dreams. What? This is like very suspect. A mill employee got his job thanks to an endorsement from Dr. Lieber. Dr. Lieber? Hold on, now that I know how to turn things better, because I'm kind of stupid. Move Dawkins and Stone off graveyard to pick up slack. No use running 3 crews with half the manpower. Some fellas gonna have to double up nights. Told the lumpkin out front no one's working nights for a while. Yeah, y'all confusing Jason and Michael. Jason! 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 Also, hi, Nathaniel. How are you? If somebody knows what I'm quoting, I love you.
Locked.
Of course it is.
That's hardcore.
The harshest flame yields the hardest steel. It is Heavy Rain. Such a good game, dude. Such a good game.
Hello? Anyone here?
Why are you telling me how to run?
Police.
I don't like when they instruct me on how to run. We don't know what it's about. All I know is I'm playing the demo of this game. It doesn't actually come out till next month. But I am at this creepy mill. I am a police officer in the 60s, and there is a missing child. So I'm searching this creepy old mill at nighttime when it's super foggy, because why wouldn't you? In search of this missing child.
Who's there?
It sounds like the dog may be drinking. Right? That kind of sounds like a dog drinking from water.
Ugh, smells like death.
That's what we're saying it is. It's a dog drinking water. That's what we're going with, okay? Or chewing. It could be chewing. It sounds like he's like sloppily drinking water out of like, not necessarily a water dish. Maybe like water that has poured into something. I could go down that, or I could go up first. I'm thinking I want to go up and see if I can get a better look of the area. Oh, I don't think I can though. Dude, this flashlight kind of sucks. Chewing on a bone, a human bone with flesh and toes? Why are you the way that you are? Why are you like this? Also, sorry for anyone getting ads during this. In the spirit of giving, I don't know what we're talking about. If you you see a fellow community member without a sub, help someone out today. Be a good Samaritan. Hi, King Cold. Oh. Oh, hi.
Hey, Mr. Green.
Officer.
Oh, yes, sir, of course. We haven't seen Merlin, have you?
No.
It sounds like he's
Sorry.
over there, licking something.
You all right there?
Yeah, it's just... Jesus, you don't smell that?
Sniffer's out of commission. Got a little too up close and personal with a can of mustard gas back in the trenches. It can be a blessing in disguise.
Gotta find out where it's coming from.
What's it smell like?
Death?
Nothing good.
I can't smell farts. Oh, is chat trying to fart? Oh, Jesus. Why did they have to change direction so quickly?
We wonder
Ew, is that like roadkill? What is that? Oh. What is he eating? For him being his old owner, why
Sure
was he
liked
so
it
aggressive
if you two
there?
made proper acquaintance.
God damn it.
What the shit is... Why am I touching it? Why am I touching it? Why am I just touching it?
You put this out for him?
No.
Well, looks like someone else has found his way to your boy's heart. Through his stomach.
I should have
It
been
ain't
just
possible.
like, oh, look
Merlin
at this.
and me, we're a team. Who'd want to come between a man and his best friend?
This is in the it's in
What's that?
63.
Some kind of wiener mate?
Why am I touching more things? It's an ear. It's an ear. Well, it's not an... That doesn't look like a... I don't know if that's an infant's ear. But it's an ear, all right.
Will you look at that? That damn dog. Think that belongs to the boy you're looking for?
That's why I left my ear.
Nah.
I feel like it came from someone else.
Came from
This
someone
looks
much
like
older.
bigger. Like an
Teenager,
older
maybe.
person.
Jesus married a milkmaid.
Hey, you know about any other folks going missing in Cedar Hills lately?
Well, I don't know. Who would know a thing like that?
Well, somebody does.
Oh, there's a whole bucket of just like... Dude, this is like mushed up people. That's a mushed up person. Like that... What is that? How do you even get a person to be that? He could be a World War II vet, because this is the 60s. I don't know how old this guy is. Put him in like a meat grinder? I mean, this is a lumber mill. If you put a person in a wood chipper, would they come out looking like that? Oh, another chess piece. Wait, is this mine? And I found the one, so it goes here? Am I looking for, like, other thingamabobs? You touched a chewed up ear. I did. I also touched, like, a hunk of chewed up meat before I touched the ear.
What was that sound?
Like,
Stay
how have we
behind.
not... I know we don't have cell phones, but 60s you would still have, like a walkie-talkie pager type of thing, would you not? To call for backup? Is that not a thing in the 60s? Well, yeah, mustard gas is definitely much more World War I. This is true. I didn't think about that. Is a doctor add-on? Wait, is it really? I didn't even think about it. There, we gotta be looking for the Dead by Daylight little Easter eggs. That's... Fire's got the first one.
So, what is this thing?
The great?
Telephone poles?
Yeah, what is
It's
it
like a
for?
walkie-talkie thing, right?
It's, for the furnace, I think.
You don't know for sure?
Yeah, I work at the mill, not in the mill.
Find something to pry open the grate. Okay. We could be like Still Wakes the Deep and just get one screwdriver that I literally use for everything. I didn't even realize that that was a doctor thing. Good looks, fam.
That's what I need.
What is it that I need? Oh, those bolt cutters. Of course. Can I squeeze through over here somewhere? Okay. Can I get through in one of these spots? Or no, there's a screw or something. Is that a oh no, it's oh my gosh, I can't words. There are pallets. A crowbar. There we go. I can't words.
Gotcha.
Did you hear that sound? The sound that it was when I picked it up? Oh wait, that's not even a thing. That was a DVD sound there, for sure. The skill check. Is that's a generator right there, all broken. Probably go to the closest diner or payphone for a station back then. True.
Stand back.
Like, I found an ear. There's a dead person here. Why have I not immediately called for backup? There is a hurricane coming through. Because that doesn't look spooky as all hell.
All right. Take this. Use the radio in my car and call the station.
Where are you
Exactly,
going?
thanks. There's a radio in my car.
You really
Call
think that
the
boy's down
station.
there?
I don't know. But I got a feeling, and it's not a good feeling.
I don't know if I trust this guy. I'm trusting him to call the station.
I'm gonna need you to
I
take
just
this
gave
too.
him my keys to my car and the ear? Are you kidding me?
Make sure
What
the
if he's
sheriff
the
gets
killer?
Oh boy, I don't know.
He does seem distressed, but
I need your help here, Tom. I wouldn't ask if I didn't.
yeah, and he's
just
probably
don't
drunk
know if
because we
I'm
saw
made of
him with the
stuff,
alcohol. Like,
They don't call it a higher calling for nothing. You gotta rise to meet it.
why does he also have such nice
You can do this.
eyelashes? Not him, the other guy. Sam.
Yeah. I can do this.
Hey. I'm counting
Like his
on you,
lower
Tom Holt.
lashes. I put my faith in Tom. My fate has changed because I put it in Tom. Hopefully that was the right move. Hi Lois, welcome in. Or hi Topin. How are you doing? Oh jeez. Oh, of course. Let me guess, did the ladder break too while I was at it? I mean, he is the only one we could have put our faith into, but that doesn't make me feel... Of course, and the ladder broke. Dude, listen, I've played way too many games.
Damn it.
Am I not gonna pick it up? No? I don't know how to pick things up? No? Okay. Alright. I really hate this. Someone is engaged in strange rituals in the hidden areas of the mill. Oh, that's awesome. The ladder broke. I lost my hat. Oh, the humanity. think I particularly like the sounds coming from over there. I really... Unless it's glowing, I can't interact with it. Yeah, it has to be, like, glowing. The only thing glowing is my hat on the floor. I really don't like any of these noises. Okay, chat. Do I go towards the furnace, which is what my initial goal was? Or do I walk down the creepy hallway? Furnace? Creepy hallway. No, the music really does not help. Furnace? Creepy hallway. Of course you guys all say hallway. Of course you do. Alright, I'm gonna put a little extra pep in my step because I'm nervous. Oh, I really, truly hate this. Oh, another box. Oh, another piece. It's a little wooden horse. I know what it is to believe. Through the forest, the path is clear and the fire waits for me. The box. You opened it. I came. Oh, okay. I really hate this. Oh no. Oh no.
Damn. It's a maze down here.
Indeed. Somebody else is walking. Y'all heard other footsteps, right? Hey, mods! Cool it. Can I... Am I broken? Am I good? Okay. Listen, we could have developers in here. Mods. Be on your best behaviors. Oh, jeez. It's a horror game. It's probably not, but we hope it's not. It sounded like footsteps. That's all I'm saying, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Give it to you.
You suck, okay? You suck and you know that you suck. That was rude. That was very rude. Okay. Thank you for the biddies, though. I may or may not have peed a little bit.
This has got to be it.
But that's why I wore my brown pants tonight. thingy. Who is that? I did. I jumped out of my body. Can I say out of body experience? I think that's what they meant. I clipped it. Don't worry. I got it. This is why I have a stream deck. Can you stop? Why are we coughing? Stop coughing. I like how I just didn't pick my hat up. Are those fingers?
What is that?
Are those... Oh no, that's a rib cage. Or or a spine? I don't know. Either way, it's not good stuff. That's all I know. No, he's not allowed to cough. I'm anxious.
This place turns my stomach.
What is that? Hey!
Things just get weirder and weirder down here.
Look who it is! The twisted man turned murder. It's Billy! Looking extra weird. Do I not pick things up and keep them? I don't want to keep that? No? Okay. A whole Chewbacca at a glance! Awesome. Oh, I hate this for me. I really hate this for me.
Goddamn small spaces.
Okay, so I can either go through this area, it looks like, or I can go up those stairs. Hold on, these kind of look more of a dead end-ish. Hi, Chris! There's something on the floor.
My God.
Okay, so the space is the way to go forward. I want to explore as much as I can of this. I'm doing pretty good. How are you tonight? To 60, press space. What? Oh my God! Oh, I did it wrong! Oh no, I missed a skill check! I'm literally horrible. I panicked. I panicked. Oh my God, I missed a skill check. I'm horrible. I panicked. I can't hold my flashlight because I hurt my hand? Are you literally joking right now? I literally hate this. I have, it's crazy concept, but I have 2 hands. I panicked. I panicked. I guess we live in the dark now. Okay, we're fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Oh boy.
This is hellish.
Right, he can come out, but he can't find the flashlight? Okay. Wait, that's a baby.
Son of a fuck. Crip.
What is better, the ramp or the ladder? I feel like the ladder. The ramp is gonna be way too long. I gotta get there faster. Mance is coming. Ah! Okay, thank God. That was such a slow panic. Oh no. The DVD skill checks. No! No, 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 no! Can I fight him? Damn, Sam! For a police officer, you're not doing so hot. Press the aim and then press the target. Okay. Oh, nice! Don't touch me with your weird hand, dude. Oh no, get up! Sam! Oh! Oh no, I'm on a spike! I'm on a spike! Oh, he done did just like hook me on a freaking spike on the wall. He used his strong hand. This is a new game coming out called The Casting of Frank Stone. I'm playing the demo. You free yourself from the pipe. It is his shoulder like DVD. Oh my god, this psychopath has a baby! And there's a lady up there. Oh my god, stop it, Jet! You shot Frank Stone and saved the child. Oh my god, his whole jaw is on the spike. Oh, his whole head is through it. Ooh.
Sleep tight, motherfucker.
Oh. I don't think it matters though. I feel like the entity is gonna bring him back. Look at the stuff like coming off of him. Is that the entity? Dude, it is! Oh, boy. Yo. Thank you for playing The Casting of Frank Stone. A story of cosmic proportions. Couch co-op, the more the merrier. Pass the controller or play offline with 1 to 4 friends. Bonus content, unlock extra content when you buy the deluxe edition. You unlock cutting room floor and unique in-game outfits, plus exclusive rewards in Dead by Daylight, which we were talking about. There's like skins and stuff. The baby was chilling in a croissant. That was it? Yeah, like I told you guys, it was only 45 minutes to an hour long demo. I don't know. It says couch co-op. It says, or you can play off. It says, pass the controller and play offline with 1 to 4 friends. I don't know. Yeah, it says twisted single player journey where nothing's quite as it seems. So I don't know if you can play online like with other people in different places. I don't know. I mean, if they also have the game, possibly, but I'm not sure. The team croissant is silent. No, it's not. So we just see how he's taken then. Well, like I said, they said that this is not necessarily all going to be in the game. This could be just a demo prepped for like what the game is going to have. It's about. This could be pulled right from it. This could be different. We don't know. We don't know exactly what it's going to be. More times than not, whenever I've played like demos for games, or especially if it's a story-driven one or a demo at like a con, then it's just meant for the demo. Like the characters and stuff will exist, but like we just saw us kill Frank Stone, technically. You know? Obviously, I think it's more convoluted than that, but like this whole game is about Frank Stone. We ain't killing him in the first 5 minutes of the game, you know what I mean? Like, the game officially comes out, I believe, September 6th? Crispy. And I played this on, I put all of my settings to medium just because I wasn't sure how the game was going to play. And it was crispy. Crispy. The 3rd? Hold on. I have it in my email. What the heck did it say again? September 3rd. I don't know why I said 6th. Yeah, September 3rd is when it comes out. But yeah, this is an exclusive early access demo. That was only, it's not like an open demo. They only sent it out to some people to do it. So I was very excited when they emailed me asking me if I wanted to stream it. And I was like, you know, damn right, I want to play this. Ooh, that got me so excited. I mean, I love Supermassive games. Dead by Daylight aside, I love Supermassive. And I love DBD. You guys already know. I love both of these companies. So when I heard that this was going to be a collaboration of the two, I was like, oh my god, I love this. Like, I am so excited for this. I could do a replay of Until Dawn. I have it on PS4. I never streamed it, but I played it on my own, like 2 different times. And then, like, I watched a lot of different scenarios because I wanted to know everything. Hi, Wes, how are you? Right now? No, I can't do it right now. I'm at Bobby's and I don't have my capture card, so I can't. But you can go play it. I personally, I'm going to take a break for a moment. I'm going to go to the bathroom. And then we're going to play some DBD. That's what we doing. But this got me hyped. I like the collecting of the items already. I feel like the Billy that we picked up, we're gonna pick up more plushies of other characters. The thing that I'm thinking with this though, because Dead by Daylight has to pay for the licensing of stuff outside of DBD, I'm thinking the only little hints of DBD that we will get will be what's it called? Their own characters. So we're not gonna see like Pinhead and, you know, Demogorgon. It's only going to be original character stuff, most likely, because you'd have to pay money just to have, like, you know, a Michael Myers plushie. Like, they would have to pay money to whoever owns the Halloween franchise and whatever, like a snippet, just to have that in there. Unless they, like, drastically change the look and the stuff. So my thoughts is we're probably only going to get original character things. They could potentially have Ghostface because the Ghostface is like a licensing outside of the Scream franchise, but that's a different thing. But that's my assumption, is we'll probably only, like, we got an Easter egg that talked about Doctor with the chess piece. We got the Hillbilly one. So it was more things that were already more in relation to original characters. So that's what I'm thinking. 1963, so they can't have any of those since they were not a thing. Well, okay, this is also a thing. They can technically have whatever they want, because even though it's in 63, Michael Myers it's not like Michael Myers is a character that came about in, you know, he came about in Halloween, but you don't go off of, like, the actual date. You know what I mean? Like, they don't take that into account. They're just pulling it from a source, but they're making it its own character within DBD. It's not necessarily pulled from a specific timeline, if that makes sense. But I definitely was getting some Doctor vibes. Honestly, I could see a little bit of Blight, because Blight kind of gives me this, like, chemist, doctor-y type of, like, witch doctor creepy dude. So I could see Blight references, sort of, kind of, that could be cool. Entity goes to timelines. Exactly, whenever she wants, so. But I'm thinking it's going to be primarily OG characters, both killers and... In terms of the survivors that we get to play as in this, I don't know if we will get any survivors that are already in the game, or if it will be all brand new characters who they will then put into DBD after the fact. Because my thoughts are, once this game drops, Dead by Daylight is probably going to release a chapter with, like, maybe Frank Stone as the killer, and then it could be, like, Sam as a new survivor, or one of the other, whoever we get to play as a survivor, and the map could be like this lumber mill. So I'm thinking that once this is out, DBD will get a pack that will incorporate Frank Stone's stuff. That's what I think they're going to go in the direction of. But that's just, you know, me thinking out loud. But it must be the Jin. Thank you for the raid. How was Outlast Trials? I haven't played that in a hot minute, but how was it? Trapper is getting a Frank Stone mask, so I'm a bit iffy on that now. Is he really? I don't know. I'm thinking, because, like, honestly, they would make the most bang for their buck if they put out a Frank Stone chapter. They're not going to have to pay a lot for the licensing, because they already own it. And then it would not only draw up more excitement for Frank Stone, but then it brings people who might be Supermassive fans playing this game to DBD if they don't already play DBD. Like, either way, both games are going to benefit off of this collaboration because you're pulling audiences from either side to the other, potentially. It's a game, it's just, so it's not a full price game, and I like that. Well, I don't know how big of a game this is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be more along the lane. Also, thank you for the biddies. And Jen, I hope your stream was so good. I don't know if it's going to be, even though it was stressful, hopefully it was still fun. I don't know if it'll be more along the lines of the length of, like, the Dark Pictures games, because those are all, like, 2 to 4-ish hours in length, as opposed to, like, Until Dawn was more like 7-8 hours. I think The Quarry also took me around 7 to 8 hours. So they're not necessarily super long games, but, like, Supermassive isn't really meant for that. Supermassive, I feel, banks on replayability. The game doesn't need to be super long because you can play the game 5, 6, 7 times and get a different ending and different outcome every time. They even said with this demo, it is meant to be replayed because you can get different outcomes, you can find different things, and, like, if I didn't get myself off of that hook, I would have probably died there. The baby would have been yoinked into the abyss. Like, if I didn't drop my flashlight, could I have used my flashlight to flashlight him, like in DBD maybe? Like, there's definitely options here, so Supermassive banks on replayability, 100%. 100%. So, always have a good price and never... I mean, The Quarry was full price. I'm pretty sure The Quarry was it $60 or $50? Something like that, give or take. We do have an ad break going on right now, so I'm going to take the rest of this to go to the bathroom really fast. Seems like it's the 4 people in the mill most of the time, so I could see it being maybe mid 5 or 6 hours, possibly somewhere in that middle ground range, I would think. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then when I come back, we're gonna swap over to some DBD. But feel free to talk amongst yourselves and speculate on what else you think will be happening. But I'll be right back, fam. All right, chat. Also active, welcome in. I got them all after a couple minutes. They went out, so I never paid full price. Got you. I paid for Until Dawn I bought on console. Well, I think it's still only on PS4, right? If I'm not mistaken. The Quarry I got on Steam. Some of the Dark Pictures games, some of you guys gifted some of them to me. Because you're psychotic, and like the second things go like for sale, you guys buy stuff. So a couple of y'all got some of them for me. So I don't remember the price of all of them now. But yeah, they always have multiple main characters. Typically it's 5 people, give or take. That are like the main ones that you go through. So that's what I'm suspecting. It'll be around 5 people again. Quantic Dream is an amazing company. They actually have a new game coming out. They actually just shot me a message about their demo coming out too for their game. So actually, I gotta hop on that too. But Quantic Dream does Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, Detroit Become Human. And then their new game coming out that I have that little cat plushie for in the background of my setup. Dustborn, that's what it's called. That's coming out. That's Quantic Dream. I would love to. I spoke with them in person at PAX, so I already have a bit of a connection with Quantic Dream. So I'm hoping to keep with it. A PS5 version could be wrong. I don't know. I did. I saw that you beat the demo, right? PS5 upgrade already did. I don't know. I have it on PS4. I remember Until Dawn. I had found out about the game because I used to like going on the PlayStation Store. And then sometimes they would have previews, like trailers for games that were coming out that you could watch on the PlayStation Store. I don't know if they still do this, nor do I think anyone cares, but this was years ago. And the promo picture for Until Dawn had Hayden Panettiere in it. So I was like, hey, I love her as an actress. What the heck is this game? And I had heard nothing about it. And as soon as I saw the trailer, I was like, this looks so good. I'm literally so excited. Like, I pre-ordered the game on launch day. I went to GameStop and my dad picked the game up. Like, and the rest of my family left for some reason other than my dad. So I was playing the game, and as I was playing it, I was like, oh my God, this is happening. So then I would like run downstairs and like tell my dad and fill him in because he was watching like baseball or something. So he was like, I don't have time to watch right now, but I was still filling him in on everything that was happening. And like, as I was like accidentally killing characters and whatnot, I played the entire game in one sitting because I couldn't stop playing it. And then I played it again like a couple days later, but I played it launch day, start to finish, and I was obsessed right off the rip. Like, Until Dawn is still one of my absolute favorite horror games of all time. I probably would put it in my top 5 of all. I don't know where in my top 5, but it's in my top 5. I feel like it coincides, this play style coincides with Quantic Dream, Telltale Games, very similar type of gameplay where it focuses more on the storytelling and the atmospheric horror rather than like the awe and the jump scares and the like aggressive anxiety. Like, you have anxiety, but it's like not in a way where you feel overwhelmed. In like a good way. The way that horror should make you feel, you know? I love it. They do it great. Exactly, they are playable movies. And I feel every single Supermassive game that I've played, I am so incredibly invested in the characters. So when somebody dies because I fudged up, I feel so bad because I know it's my fault. And I am so committed to making sure that I get everybody out alive that like I take that shit to heart when I mess up something and it leads to my character's death, because the only person who could have prevented it was me. Because every one of these games, you can either have every single person live or every single person die. I've luckily never killed everybody. But Until Dawn, I did only escape with 2 people. So that was probably my closest I ever had to killing everybody. But it was also my first time trying it out. Like, this type of a game out. Like, when you play The Walking Dead and stuff, you play as Lee and then Clementine. You're one character. Like, if you die, you just refresh and try the quick time again, you know? There is no refreshing in this. Kind of like Heavy Rain, there's no refreshing. If you kill a character, their storyline is done. And now all of the other characters' storylines are now adjusted to accommodate the fact that you murdered somebody, you know? So, Life is Strange is really good too. It's got some real heavy moments. I've played only Life is Strange, the first one. It's real heavy. Detroit, I love it. You get so connected to the characters. That's what I feel like these games do so well. I love horror, but I also love a good story. And like I said, I want to be invested in the characters. Just like when I watch horror movies, I want to be invested in the characters, or I don't care. Because, like, if I don't give a shit about if the character lives or dies, and then they get murdered in a scene or killed, okay, like, on to the next. It doesn't bother me if they don't give me that time to care about the protagonist that I'm playing as or that I'm watching. And these games, you don't have any other choice because you are them. So you inadvertently care. And I feel like that's what makes the stakes so much higher. And just, it's just good, man. It's just good. But, I'm excited for this. I'm very excited. Actually in the box. So annoying, right, Leon? Oh my gosh. And said, I'ma just play 1 hour and go to sleep. Well, I play and finish the game in 1 11-hour play. Dude, I played all of Heavy Rain in one sitting. That was like a 11, 10, 12-hour playthrough. I played in one sitting. Kiku! Oh my goodness, love. Thank you for that read. You're so freaking sweet. How are you? Welcome in. How was your stream, guys? If you were not following my friend Kiku Lala, she is also a fellow member in the Digital Kittens Discord. She is an amazing streamer, cosplayer, like all around just freaking sweet and wonderful individual. I don't know what happened there, Chris, but thanks for the double raid. But please, if you're not following this wonderful individual, please fix that and go do it. Bullfrog, welcome in. Panda, thank you so much for that follow. Yeah, did you mean to double raid? What, I don't know what happened there, but hello. You just came in as we were finishing up. We just finished up the demo for the casting of Frank Stone, and we were kind of discussing it before we're about to hop into some Dead by Daylight for the night. But which I also hope the DBD does not crash my stream because I couldn't preemptively open it because I was playing something else. So DBD, please don't. Oh, you talked through the first one, it canceled, and then you did it again. Okay, so Twitch just borked. But it went through. We're here. All is good. Yes, 2v8 is still going on. So we're going to do some more 2v8 for the rest of the night for a little bit because we just finished up that demo. So I'm excited about that. I was very excited that they announced they were extending it because I wanted to play more of it. I saw some of y'all talking in Discord that people are upset they extended it. Like, boo, Cry Me a River, why are you upset? Like, just play the normal game. It's not like they took anything away from you. They're just giving more to the people that like this mode. Boo-hoo. Why are people just sourpusses? Be excited, dang it. The Diskin, I started playing it, I was blown away by the graphics. Too focused on the beauty of the game and not the police scene. That was the first thing. Then you go to the little girl's house with that whole car. It was all so stunning to look at, even though it was so dull and sad looking. Virtue just good, and the story so damn good. Oh man, now I want to replay it. Are you talking about Detroit? Dude, that beginning scene with Alcoholic Father, and then you go upstairs, and what the heck was the android's name? What was her name? I can't remember her name. and then there's like the kid and and then you have to like sprint out of the house and protect her. Oh my god, it just thrusts you into that game. There are so many emotions, and I loved playing as all three of the characters, all three of the androids, because they all had such unique stories, and you cared about all of them equally. And then when it all kind of like comes together, oh man, I love it. I love it. Second raid brought 5 more people. Let's go. Listen, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. I streamed. We actually have a couple of clips from Detroit. That is also where the one meme. Who did I kill in Detroit? It was right before I started playing Dark Pictures. It was right before the Josh. It was Josh. I killed Josh. And then they kept bringing him up. It was an accidental killing, and I was not okay with it. And then the game would not let me forget that I killed him. Oh, man. That was a good game.
I love you 3000.
Detroit was a very, very good game. So you backpack and get carried? Of course. I mean, I'm going to hop on. So if you want to join, we're going to do Survivor and up to 8 people. So 7 people can join me. And I love you. The girl android first appeared in a test play thing for PS4. Detroit Become Human was made because people loved it. Wait, was it really? Oh, that's so cool. Had to raid a few times to bring everyone up. Honestly, Twitch bugs frequently, so that really doesn't surprise me that Twitch would bug. Athena. Ember Moon. I don't know who that is. Is this a wrestler? I don't know. Yeah, have you played all the Quantic Dream games? Because they are so good. So good. And like I said, Dustborn is also coming out. I don't know the release date on that one. But yeah, oh, August 20th, Dustborn is coming out, and that is their next yeah. They do have a demo out for it, but it's coming very soon. Well, they sent me an email a month ago, but it was like during some hard times, so I didn't get back to them on the demo, but yeah, they have it coming soon, so August 20th. That's our next one. So, Ms. Bats, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. So yeah, August 20th is when Quantic Dream's next game is coming out. Have you ran your PS4 so long ago? It was free at the time. You never played it. I played it back on PS3 where it first came out. I have a physical copy of it. All the good I don't get digital copies of stuff on like PlayStation and Switch. Typically, if it's a game that is only a physical copy or like a DLC or whatever, then yeah. But I like to have physical copies of my stuff. I don't, maybe I'm just weird. 32 followers away. Oh, from 26K officially? Aw, thank you, Miss Fats. I'm happy to have you here. Somebody who is thankful that they got gifted a sub? What is this blasphemy? Dude, I told Bobby about the person yesterday who said that they got gifted a sub, and they were like, I will not be coming back here. And Bobby was like, damn, why is that person such a butthole? Yeah, so, yesterday we had a bunch of gifted subs. Was it yesterday? Right? Yeah. And somebody came into stream and they were like, I've never been in here, but their name was like Raccoon Unicorn, like something, like a fun name. And it was their first time ever in stream, and they're like, I've never been in a stream before. I don't know how you got gifted a sub. And I was like, or Unicorn, Rain, whatever it was. And I was like, oh, you have such a fun name. Like, I'm so excited that you're here. Thank you for coming in. And then the person just followed up with like, well, I will never be coming back here. And I was just like, well, okay. Like, all right. F you too. And then Tessa banned them. So Yeah, like, why are you so rude? Like, I literally was so nice to you. And then you're like a big old meanie pants? What the fudge? Like, but like, why would you want to turn off getting gifted random subs? Like, or like, there's no harm in getting a sub. Like, ooh, you get free emotes from somebody for the next month. Or just, yeah, or just don't say anything. Why would you specifically be like, I'm never coming back here? Well, okay, F you too. Like who's shitting your cereal today? Because clearly you have a problem. So thank you for being appreciative of the gift sub. Oh. They don't have to come through your stream. No, you can get subs gifted to somebody who's literally never been in your stream before. Because typically when people randomly gift, it'll go through, more times than not, it goes through the people who are actively in chat at the time. But not always. And then a lot of times it will pull from people who have been in the stream at some point or who have gotten gifted before. And then outside of that, it sometimes just pulls random people that are on Twitch at the time. So, because I have seen so many names get gifted that I've literally never seen before, ever. So, it can be anybody. As long as they're not banned in your chat, it will not gift subs out to banned people. That much I know. But that's about it. It can gift to literally anybody, though. Yeah. Right? Someone's shitting their Cocoa Puffs, for sure. So rude. Oh my god, it was Pippi. I could have taken the same time to type that to close out your stream and called it a day. I don't understand why people who take the time to write out rude-ass comments when they could have backed out or just kept scrolling. Yeah, I never understand. Like, I was just talking about this with Bobby earlier. Like, the people that love to spew hate on the internet about other people or whatever. And it's like, if I don't like somebody, why am I going to waste my time and my energy talking about somebody I don't like? Why am I going to bring more attention to someone I don't like? Why? Like, I understand if you want to, like, call out behaviors and make others aware of stuff. But, like, once is enough. Why? Like, there are people that will make, like, 20, like, tweets about the same person. And I'm just like, if you hate them so much, why are you, like, I personally I don't want to extend my energy to somebody that doesn't deserve it. I would much rather use my time and my energy to uplift my friends, uplift the people I care about, and talk about positive things. Maybe that's just my mindset on things, but it's like, why surround yourself with so much more negativity? Because then you're just like stewing in it. And then everybody around you gets these negative vibes, and then it's just like, bleh. And then you come into chats and you're a big old butthole. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. Your friends gifted Amaranth to your stream? I've had people in here gift, like, Pokey a lot. Pokey has been a sub for my chat probably for like 9 or 10 months now. Who else were we gifting? Summit for a bit. T-Pain has been a sub for my chat for like 5 months. Some shit like that. You guys have gifted him multiple subs. A bunch of people. We're just like, maybe one day they will acknowledge me. Love someone today. I love that. I love that. Exactly. I would rather focus on people that matter to me than focus on the people that don't. And, like, I don't even care enough to talk badly about somebody. If I don't like you, I don't care to talk about you at all. And there's very few people in this world I don't like because I try to see the good in everybody. Like, if you are a bad person, you know, like if you're like a murderer or like you do things to hurt people, like physically or mentally or whatever, like, yeah, you're a bad person, okay? I don't like you. But outside of that, like, more times than not, I'm gonna give everybody the benefit of the doubt because that's just who I am as a person. Like, I don't know. And Bobby tells me so many times, he's like, you need to stop giving people your time when they don't deserve it, because I'm too nice to people even when they don't give me the same respect. So maybe it's a bad thing sometimes, but I try. Oh yeah, Madison. Yeah, Madison was the one giving out to T-Pain a lot. Oh yeah. Mostly DVD killer, only Shamir. Salty people came in and be like, do better, not bitter. And then they would get banned. Yeah, exactly. Like, why? Like, are you mad that I killed you in Dead by Daylight? It's, oh my god. It's almost like, as a killer, that's what I'm supposed to do. Like, seriously, do better. Don't be bitter. That's what it is. Exactly. And you also did the same thing. You never know what someone's going through. I don't know, I always keep it in my mind that, like, obviously it's an extreme. And we were talking about this earlier, that, like, my OCD brain and my anxiety just, like, makes me go to extremes. But who knows if somebody's going through something and, like, your one negative comment is, like, that's their 13th reason. You know what I mean? Like, that's obviously a huge extreme, but you literally never know. You never know. And it could be something as simple as just being a little extra bit of a butthole one day. So I do my best to not be a butthole and to exude that energy onto others as best as I can. Heart's golden as hell. Benefit of the doubt all the way. Same. Yeah, I try. Oh my god, you're so cute, Johnson. And hi, Smiles. Welcome in. 100% a sign that I'm here. Aww. Well, thanks for being here, Miss Fats. And hi, Texas. Welcome in. I agree. Choosing kindness. Yeah. Oh, it's 100% anxiety brain talking, because that's me. But yeah, you never know. Waste of time. I guess he didn't like the fun and free Yeah, I don't understand people. Veggie casseroles. I don't know if I've ever actually had a creamy casserole. Speaking of OCD, I can't do any more bits. Why? Are you like, oh, because you're at 2, 2, 2, 2? No, the only way to make it better is to go to exactly 3, 3, 3, 3, and then 4, 4, 4, 4. Or something like that. If you're OCD with it, then you have to get to, like, the next... Well, bits reset on Sunday anyways, and this is the last stream of the week, so you don't even have to worry. Oh my god. Who deal with the... Oh, I can't, dude. I can't. I'm like, I am just trying to vibe and chill and play games and have a good time. And if a game stops being fun, why are we playing it? Like, the entire point of playing video games is to have a good time. And if I'm no longer having a good time, why am I playing it? What am I doing? Like, I need to reevaluate things, you know? And I don't understand why people... Like, and it's not like DBD is... Like, the ranks don't matter. It doesn't matter. There, at least, like, games like League of Legends or Call of Duty or anything that has, like, a competitive scene, Counter-Strike, whatever, if you are good enough in those games, you could potentially be on, like, a professional team and play professional games and things. Like, there is a goal to strive for in being good and being a little sweaty. But there is nothing to gain by being good at DBD. Like, you could be the best of the best, and still nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, because in a month, it's all reset anyways, and then you gotta do it again. So who cares, you know? Like, so I don't understand why people get so aggressively sweaty. I play to get my achievements, and that is literally it. You know, I play, I get my achievements, and I have fun. And if I'm not doing those things, then I play something else. People get so angry. They get so angry. 200 sisters per row? Oh my gosh. Yeah, DBD resets on the 13th every month. Ranks reset. And then you start again. So it's like, why does it matter? It literally doesn't matter. It's not just for fun, it's life skills. Where else are you going to learn to punch trees for wood? Minecraft. That's what's going to teach me. I played Rust like years and years ago. Like probably about 10 years ago at this point. I haven't played it since then. So I have no idea. I only ever played Rust primarily with my group of friends, so I didn't really talk with a lot of people outside of like my people. We would talk on like TeamSpeak because there wasn't even like a Discord really at the time. So I played a little bit of it. We would swap between like Rust, Ark, Counter-Strike, DayZ, H1Z1, stuff like that. A lot of those same things. I'm gonna not allow that message just because of the wording. Because if I accept it, then that means other people can say the word. So we're gonna not accept it. So if you want to reword your question without the bad words in it, then I can put it for the rest of chat. But just a fellow reminder, chat, please refrain from using F word, or any, any derogatory word is not used in chat at all. So if there's any of that ever used, it will immediately be banned. Or any sort of racist terms, never used. But cuss words, try to change them, because if I allow like mother fudger, then the next person who writes it, oh, you're so good. This is not on you. I just try to keep things clean because there are so many times where we will be pushed to front page for promotions, or we'll be on a front page shelf or something. So I have to keep things relatively clean, for when those things do pop up, because with the auto mod stuff, it saves it, and then we have to go back in and redo things and whatnot. So it just makes it easier. And still, thank you for that, Lurk. Well, I can think of right now 2 F words that are 100% never allowed in my chat. So I don't know what your third F word would be, other than maybe feet. I don't like feet. It's not a bad word, but it's not a word that I want to see in my chat. And my mods know that, and they write it anyways. Like the dialogue in the game we were playing on Monday, it had a lot of the F words, and because it was Scottish people, quite a lot of C words. That I was having to loudly, oh my god, stop. I hate all of you. Delete this message. Get that out of my face. A lot of C words that I had to loudly cough over. I feel like other countries can get away with it because it's not as bad of a word in those places, but definitely not in America. Okay. Okay. I have no idea what song it's from. It's not clicking for me, so I don't know. But I'm also not great with just picking song lyrics out of nowhere unless I like hear them or I have to like sing them.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Smurf language? What does that mean? That you showed bits and you just... Oh, that was Alan Wake when I was trying to cover up the guy's exposed pee-pee. Also, sorry, Shannon. Hi! Thank you for the raid! How was your stream? Also, I am really sad that we're not booth buddies for Long Island Tropicon. I was looking at the map, and I was very sad that... Because if my table was where it was last year, I would have been still near you. But it's not. But I should be able to see you from across the hall. But I'm still, like... I'm still disappointed. I was low-key mad, and I was tempted to be like, can I ask for a different spot? But I didn't know if I could do that, so I didn't. But I was so... Dude, I was so tempted. I was tempted to be like, can I be over by the other, like, cosplay people? Because I'm not by any other cosplay guests. I'm, like, very isolated from them. So I'm like... I don't know if I can. I don't know. I'm tempted, but I don't know if they... can, because then they would have to move somebody else and they'd have to be okay with it. So but I was a little upsetty spaghetti about it, I'm not gonna lie. I deleted the message. But thank you again for the raid. How was Octopath? I was like... But I am, like, directly facing where all the panels are going to be had. So at least I get to watch every single panel the entire day. I guess that's kind of cool. So I guess that's cool. I don't know if that'll be bad, though. Like, if my booth will be covered with people because they're watching a panel. And then they won't be able to look at my stuff. So I don't know. I don't know if this is a blessing or not yet. But I'm hoping it'll be good. That we cover. Oh my god, y'all are something. I was trying. Because in Alan Wake, like, the opening scene was that naked guy. And I was just like, oh my god, chat, don't look. Same thing with when I played Tormented Souls. That lady had, like, full titties out. And I was like, whoa! Whoa! Okay! Whoa! Also, hi, Guy of Games. What's up? You're crying? Wait, from what? From what? I know. If I'm like, don't look at this, then everyone's like, wait, what am I looking at? I know. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, dude. Outlast Trials had dong in the guy in that one part. Yes, Outlast Trials had naked people multiple times. Oh, I'm sorry, Shannon, you're getting hit with ads. I'm sorry, fam. Yep, there was multiple naked people in Outlast Trials. Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like it's like how horror movies have some tropes where they, like, they put naked old people in movies, and I'm like, what? Why? Like, are we, what? Like, is this a thing we're doing? Why is there naked old people in this?
Did I ever tell you the definition?
Jericho!
Of
Thank you
insanity?
so much for that gifted sub to Shannon. I freaking appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all are fan-freaking-tastic. A movie with a lady whose hole downstairs was out the other day. He made you? Madison, what movie was it? Just out of curiosity. I mean, they're allowed to be naked, but, like, why? Why? Rob Zombie's Halloween. Oh, I don't even remember the last time I watched that. Probably forever ago, or I caught bits of it when it's, like, Halloween time and it's on. Burnt my eyes. Oh, yes, I need to post in Discord about our next watch party. How does Sunday sound for you guys? Sunday night. The 11th. How does the 11th look for our next watch party, fam? Because I'm thinking maybe that's when we'll do it next. Is my thoughts, but I'm not sure. I'm going to put a vote in the Discord. It'll either be the 11th. Actually, that might be the only time I have open, actually. Because the next 2 weekends after that, I have conventions. So I will not be around to do it. Yeah, so probably the 11th. I know you guys mentioned wanting to watch... So, this is the thing. We're not going to watch a full series. Because I had 2 options up for us to do, like, a watch party for a movie. And then a watch party for a series. We did not get to the redeem for the full series. So, I don't have Harper's on it. So, we're going to do, a movie. And a lot of you guys said you wanted to watch Scary Movie. Like, maybe Scary Movie 1 and 2. We can do that if that's what everyone wants. Or I can put it to a vote. And we can watch something else. It's, honestly, whatever you guys are vibing with. So, I might, look around at some stuff and then put some ideas in chat. And you guys can just vote on whatever you want to do. Scary Movie they're so good. They're so funny. But what time? It'll probably be like 9 o'clock. Somewhere around 9 o'clock. I'm guessing we'll do movie night. The Creature? I don't even know what that is. I mean, you can just tell me. I don't remember what the lyrics were. It's too far up on chat. You can just tell me what they are. I wasn't familiar with it. Scary Movie or Cabin in the Woods. I honestly, I could do... Well, is Cabin in the Woods streaming anywhere? I know you literally just got it for me, but it's at my house, and I'm at Bobby's, so I don't have it with me. So if Cabin in the Woods is streaming somewhere, I could definitely pull that up. Or I could pull up Scary Movie. It's whatever you guys want, honestly. So... It's in my house. It's not in this house. Twilight vs. Vampires Suck. I don't think I've ever seen Vampires Suck. That was like one of those parody movies, right? I never ended up getting around to watching that, though. Listen, okay? Don't come for me. I don't think I ever ended up watching that. Or if I did, I might have watched it once. How dare I not travel with all of my movies? How dare I? Also, Bobby's computer doesn't have a disk drive. I think he has an external disk drive. I don't know if he has a regular disk drive on it. But either way, we'll figure it out. Not to mention, like, so much stuff. I actually have a couple of horror movie ideas. Because... There's some stuff on Tubi that I kind of wanted to watch, so I might throw some curveballs out at you guys if y'all are down for some curveball horror movies. Noble! 12 months! You just resubscribed at tier 1. Dude! Who uses disk drives anywhere? I don't have a disk drive on my computer, but thank you! Thank you! I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. And Tessa with the biddies. Let's go. Let's go. Artificial Suicide by Bad Omens. Gotcha. I know the song, but I don't... It's an okay one for me. I don't love it. Not one of my, like, favorites where I would remember all of the lyrics to it. Gotcha. 4 computers in your house and none of them have one. I don't have a disk drive, but I have my PlayStation like hooked up to my computer. So if I ever wanted to stream a movie for you guys, I would just put it on my PlayStation and I would stream that. Renfield? I did want to watch Renfield, but Bobby wanted to watch that too. So I probably won't. I probably would hold off and watch that with Bobby. But I had a couple of... What was the one? Like I said, there was a couple of movies on Tubi. Because I watched this one chick on YouTube that does, like, horror movie reviews and stuff like that. And she put out a video recently that was, like, top horror movies to watch that are on Tubi that are free streaming. So there was a couple that I had never watched before. And I was like, ooh, okay. Stranger Things. Well, we're not going to do like a whole series of anything. We're just going to do like 1, maybe 2 movies. Yeah, and each episode of Stranger Things is like an hour and a half for the most recent season. They're long as heck. It's like watching a movie. If Brady wants to watch Renfield, then Pilsy can watch Brady play Tears of the Kingdom. Are we still sticking with this? This is what's happening? Oh my gosh. Listen, I don't particularly love Nick Cage, but like he's not, I don't think he's a bad actor. I just don't really like him. How long my hair looks? That's how long my hair is. It's the same length as my wingspan. Oh no, is that a white? Can I see? No, maybe. It might have been. I thought I saw one. Maybe I'm losing it. I'm always plucking whites out. They normally don't get that long. Normally they're just like little tiny ones on the top of my head. Bees? Question mark? No, I'm not gonna do Renfield. Like I said, I have a couple of, if y'all are down for possibly some horror movies you've never seen before, I'm not opposed to throwing some ideas out there.
Cabbage Corp!
Vicious! Did you just gift subs because you didn't want to mess up your Betty number? Is that what I'm seeing? Bitches, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, dude. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Half gray. Dude, it's not even gray. They're like straight white. And I'll get them at the very top. Like I always like pick through. They'll only be like this long. They'll be very short. But they come out and I make sure to get them. I don't ever let them get long enough to be like in my ponytail typically. But I mean, I've been getting them for years, and I'm not about it. I did not agree. 2,500 butts. I'm rich. Is it? No, I think you get double. If you're already a sub, you get double the butts you would for any action that you already do. Also, Reverting Stars, thank you for the follow, and Johnson, thank you for the biddies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I also said this. I was like, I don't mind if I go full white because then I would just look like a Lord of the Rings elf. And I'm not mad. Like, imagine this same hair and it's just pure silk white. I would look freaking awesome. Like, I'm not mad about that. I'm okay with that. You gave some horror ideas you gave some ideas in Discord last time. Did you? I don't remember what we did last time. What did we, oh wait, no, we watched Killer Clowns last time. That's what we did last time. I will be at TwitchCon, yes. Sindo in Mortal Kombat. I don't know the character offhand. It's not like ringing out in my brain at the moment. But yeah, full white would be cool. I'm okay with that. I would not be upset if I go full. I just don't like, I would want it to come in like a false swoop. Just, I don't want to get like the super patchy and then it looks weird. Like, just all in one go. Whenever I'm about to go white, just whoop, done. In your bangs, and there's a spot sewn in the back of my head where I have a few strands. You want more? Bobby, I always ask Bobby. I'll like lift the back of my hair and I'm like, what do you see? And I'll like sift through and I'm like, get the rest of them out. Get them out. Bobby's funny because he gets them in his like little beard and he's always like, where are your tweezers? And I'm like, what are you gonna do? Go pick some whites out of your beard? He's like, stop it. Stop calling me out. He gets them a little bit in his beard and then sometimes in his eyebrows. I don't get that. Luckily, I don't have a beard, but like, I don't get any in my eyebrows, so that's cool. Yes, that's what I'm referring to. That we will not be using that word in chat. That word is most definitely banned. The town is dead, but the girl was saved. Exactly, the entire town in that movie is dead, but they saved the girl. Back to funky colors or accepting your fate. I feel you there. I feel you. Accepting my fate. Random whites in the middle top. Yeah, I get them in like the middle here around my, like where my hairline, or not my hairline, but my, where I part my hair, around there. So. You yank them out and it causes more. Is that, okay, is that like a wives' tale or is that real? That if you pluck a white hair, more grow in their place? Because I feel like that's bullshit. I feel like they just say that. I feel like that's not a real thing. Because, like, if that was the case, if I pulled out my brown hair, more would grow in its place. If people were, like, balding, they could just pluck their hair and more would grow. Did I wipe my whole wing? Oh my god, I did. Look. I'm missing, like, half of a wing here. Was anyone going to tell me that I just wiped my whole face? When did I even do that? I wiped off a whole wing there, bro. No one was gonna tell me this? Damn. I still have it on this side, right? I just ripped off the other side. I messed up. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I inherited dark blonde hair. Eyebrows, and you have to worry about gray standing outside. True, if you have blonde hair, it doesn't really, you don't see it. It blends all in. No, none of your joints can predict the weather. You made a mistake when you were a kid and you believe it? I don't know. I feel like that's like a lie. That if you pluck one out, more grow. I feel like that's bullshit. That's not real. That's not a real thing. It definitely isn't. He was born at the ripe old age of 7. No, he's 83. Isn't that what Pilsy always tells me I am? 83? No, that's what you are. Stop pushing it onto me. Alright, I'm probably gonna wrap up stream a little early tonight. So maybe I'll just pass on DVD. But before we do that, so next week, Monday probably DBD maybe. Do community DBD. I will be home Tuesday. So we can finish up Still Wakes the Deep on Tuesday. I didn't even notice it. I don't know when I wiped it. At some point in time. I don't even know. I would say Tuesday, Still Wakes the Deep. Yes, Pokemon unboxing on Tuesday because we did get to that redeem with the subs. So we will do that. Finish Still Wakes the Deep. And then I'm thinking we can start Elden Ring DLC on Wednesday if we want. Wednesday or Thursday. And what else? What else do we want to do? I don't know. Minecraft? Something? The goal, we're at 732 subs, and the Last of Us stream would be at 800. So we, sorry. If I get my Wii set up, potentially by the end of the week, because my sister should be visiting my dad this weekend and bringing Chibi Robo and all the games. So I could possibly start a GameCube throwback stream on Thursday. But that is all contingent on my sister actually bringing everything home that she said she's bringing home. So, we will see. We will do more Chilla's Arts after Still Wakes the Deep is finished. Or we might do Alone in the Dark next. I don't know what I'm feeling just yet. Because I did buy Alone in the Dark. But Last of Us, we're at 732 total subs. And the goal is 800 subs for the Last of Us stream. So that means we are 68 subs away from playing The Last of Us. 68 subs away. We could, I don't know how long of a playthrough Alone in the Dark is. It might be like definitely more than one stream for that game. I don't remember the exact length of it. I gotta look it up again. But I think that one was a little bit longer of a game. I got it on sale for $30 when it was normally, I think, $60. I got it for half off. So if it's a $60 game, I would like to assume that it's a lot longer than like 5 hours, you know? Or I'd like to hope so. 7.5 hours, that's it? $60 for 7.5 hours of my time? Bro, games are wildin' nowadays. They are actually crazy. I'm sorry. What? The shit? But anyways, I digress. So we could do GameCube games next week, possibly. And then I'm thinking we start Alone in the Dark. Is this a game that's supposed to be replayed? I don't know. I haven't looked up a whole lot about it, so I honestly am not particularly sure. I'm not sure. But we will see. I am so tired. But I'm thinking that's about what we're gonna do next week. Give or take. Something like that. The completionist? What, trying to get like the trophy? I have, well, you said platinum, so you're talking PlayStation. I have it on Steam. So, but I don't need to like completionist it. I only complete like games that I really, really like and want to do that, and more times than not, I will be getting trophies like on my free time, not on stream per se. Other than like Stray. I was trying to get all of the trophies for Stray, but that's just because I wanted to keep playing that game and you guys wanted them. So I was okay with it. I like games that have replayability because then it makes me feel, even if I don't replay it, it makes me feel better about the price tag on the game. Like playing $60 for like a 7-hour game that is linear that I'm playing one time, like it just hurts my soul and my wallet, which is why I waited for this game to be half off before I bought it, which I don't know if it's going to get any better than half off, which is why I just, you know, bit the bullet and got it and whatnot. But I don't know what else I was gonna say. I think that's about it. 19 hours. But one story is 7.5. Gotcha. Oh my god, I'm literally getting so sleepy. Okay. But yeah, that's about the tentative schedule for next week. Obviously, I'll post about it in the Discord. And if you are new here, please feel free to join the Discord. That is where I update, like, what stream is going to be, if there's any changes there, as well as, like, you can just hang with the community and, like, find people to play games with and chill. So feel free to join. If you do like my content, these are all of my other links, and I upload to YouTube every day. So if you want more content when I'm not online, YouTube is the best place to do that. I'm playing Theatrhythm? I don't even know what that is. Not just our day. See, that's why, like, DBD, you could put a $60 price tag on that and I would pay it 10 times over because I played the shit out of that game. So it's worth my time, it's worth my money. Same thing with, like, Power Wash. It wasn't that expensive of a game, but I've gotten so many hours out of it. House Flipper, stuff like that. I love playing those. But, like, even if a story is really good, like Until Dawn, I know I paid $60, but that story is so good. There's replayability value. Like, there's so much to it. There's too many linear games that come out that it's like a linear, like, 7-hour game. There's no replayability. It's very cut and paste. The story is exactly how it's going to be regardless of if you look at every piece of paper that's on the ground or not. Like, so you play it once and you move on. That's why, like, there was a couple of games that were remakes of old games that I was like, I've played these before. It's very linear. I really don't want to pay $60 for a remake of the game unless it's, like, something that I'm very passionate about. Like, you know, potentially a Last of Us or something, which there's so many options to play it, so I wouldn't need to. But, like, or like a BioShock. If they wanted to, like, remaster those games, or not that they need to, like, that's something that I would personally put money into. But, like a couple of people asked if I played the remastered Dead Space, and I was like, no, I wasn't gonna pay $60 for it. I've played the originals. Like, I know how they go. I didn't really need to play another, you know what I mean? So it depends. It obviously depends on the person and what you like and don't like, but just for me personally, it was Music of the Final Fantasy games? Gotcha. I have never played the Final Fantasy games, so I did not know. I was not familiar. I have played Mass Effect, yes. I have played 1, 2, and 3. I did not play Andromeda, though. They were not games that I streamed. I played them before I streamed. Yeah. So, and I played them back when they, like, came out. So don't ask me specifics because I literally don't remember. But I played them so long ago. I just remember, like, being a butthole in the Citadel and just running around and annoying people literally all the time. Tali was my favorite. Aside from, you know, Shepard, but Tali is bae. These are just facts. Don't try to argue with me on it because you're wrong. Oh, look with your special eyes. My brand! Dude, I saw that meme resurfacing on TikTok recently, and I was just like, do people even know that this is a meme that spurred, like, out of Mass Effect? Like, obviously it spurred from the commercial, but, like, it being attributed to Mass Effect is what blew it up. And I feel like people don't even know anymore. Hurts my soul. It's time to trigger some music beats. It sounds like Rhythm Heaven. Did you ever play Rhythm Heaven? I love that game. That's what you're, like, reminding me of, though. Assuming direct control. They don't have my brand. I have special eyes. Look with your special eyes. My brand. I can't. Oh my god, I can't. All right, I'm sorry. Oh man. What? Okay, I have a question because I know some of you play this Once Human game. What is this game like? Is it like a DayZ esque? Because I'm seeing a bunch of people play it. I know it's free too, right? It like sort of has piqued my interest, especially the fact that it's free. Free 99 is in my price range. Once Human? I know Goat plays it, but I think Goat dipped out randomly like a while back. I don't know where Goat... I think Goat just died, and then he forgot to tell us that he died. Yeah, I'm not sure where he went. I added it to my library because it was free, and I don't know if it'll ever not be free. But that's about as far as I got to. So, I do not know. Saw a little bit of gameplay. Alright, so thank you guys for being absolutely no help to me. I'm kidding. But am I? Oh, no, I'm kidding. Yo, okay, total side note, but question. Is anyone playing Texas Chainsaw Massacre anymore? Or is that game just like, it's just done? Is anyone playing that game? Or is it finally like dead in the water? Because I haven't seen anybody playing that. Like, even the people that I knew that were still consistently streaming it are, like, not playing it anymore. Comedy game? Bro, when you were dying playing content? I have seen people that play content warning. I heard it's similar to Lethal Company, right? Similar-esque. I did download that, too, and it was free. Listen, I be adding stuff to my library when it's free. I do it on PlayStation, Steam all the time, and I just never play them. Just stack them up. With it is that the servers get wiped after each season, so you have to restart. Oh, that really sucks. I didn't know that was a thing. Also, hi, Whitebrow. They're selling hair packs for $10. A hair cosmetic for $10? Oh my god, please. Games, why are we doing this? They must be really, like, hurting right now if that's how much they're charging for, like, not even a full outfit. It's leaving Game Pass soon. I wonder if that's where most of the viewer base still is, or player base is, because it's free there. I don't know, man. Ah, jeez. It just, like, it makes me sad. Because I had high hopes for that game, and then it just kind of, like, it just kind of fell flat. And it was, like, sad and disappointing and poopy. People in the comments were hype about it. It was like just a color palette of hair and it's $10. A color palette of hair? Oh yeah, Disney Dreamlight. I haven't touched Disney Dreamlight since they put Jack in? I don't know what came after that, but I think that was the last time I played when they put Jack in. Which was a long time ago, I feel like, at this point. If anything was paid after that, I haven't paid for it. I don't know. I feel like everybody gave up on Disney Dreamlight. Because I feel like the community was excited. And then once they announced it wasn't going free to play and that you were going to have to pay for it, everybody who didn't want to pay for it just stopped playing. And then there was, like, not hype. So I was streaming it still, and, like, nobody was coming in anymore. Like, streams were very slow. And then I started doing it on TikTok because it was slow on Twitch. And then even on TikTok, days were slow. So I kind of just stopped because the draw for it just wasn't there anymore. So it does suck. When, yeah, everyone moved over to Palia. That's what it feels like. It sucks when a game that you want to play doesn't really get the excitement or the viewership on Twitch anymore. Because you know if you play it, you're going to have a hit, you know? Not a good hit. You're going to hit to your viewers. And the activity in chat. And I was noticing a decline with it, which is why I kind of stopped playing it. And I I'll be honest, I haven't had time to play anything off stream in a long time. I played a little bit of Fallout New Vegas off stream when we were in that because it was just on my brain. But aside from that, like, I haven't even played a League game off stream in months. Like, I just haven't had time. And honestly, my whole job is playing games on here, which I love, don't get me wrong. But outside of playing games, I am editing or filming or doing something at my computer. So when I have free time, more times than not, I'm like, I don't want to be sitting on my computer. I want to be sitting on my couch and watching TV. I want to be up and out. I want to go to the gym. I want to move around. So I'm just like not having as much time or not wanting to be like at my computer on my free time. So I haven't gotten a chance to like play Disney because I just don't have the time, which sucks. It does. Free for Disney Plus subscribers? That would be cool. That would low-key be cool. I mean, I already play a lot of horror. That's what we do here. That's what I save for you guys. Like I said, the only stuff I ever really play off stream is like League. I was playing Disney off stream for a bit when I was like hardcore obsessed with it, but I haven't even done that. Yeah. But yeah, I have rambled quite a bit. I don't know if we've made any sense of my ramblings, but I have indeed. But I wish I had more time in the day. I wish. And sometimes I wish that I did more stuff outside of being on my computer. That way I didn't feel so much like computer fatigue. Because honestly, if I have a day off where I don't have to do any work, I don't even turn my computer on. Because I don't want to be near it. I want to do everything that's not that. So. Oh, of course. No worries, Chris. Have a good night. So many games active at once. I think my max is 5. Otherwise, it's overwhelming. That's the same thing, too. The DLC, you're so behind. Oh, the DLC is so good, though. I bounce around from games so quickly, but that's because I play a lot of story-driven stuff that, like, I don't play a lot of multiplayer stuff at the same time because that gets too overwhelming. So, like, right now, the only multiplayer things that or, like, not necessarily multiplayer, but, like, everyday sort of things that you could jump on, I only do, like, DBD, League when I have time, maybe Pokemon Unite, but I literally haven't even played that in months either. That's like it. I really don't play as much anymore. I used to, like, Disney Dreamlight we did frequently for a bit. I used to play a lot of Counter-Strike, but I don't even do that anymore. Even the free content that's been dropped in the last 6 months has been kind of Has it been? What else have they dropped? I know they did Jack Skellington, which I got that. And then I think they did the Monsters Inc., but I don't think I even got the Monsters Inc. people because I stopped playing after that, so I don't even have those people. And then I don't even know what was after that. Didn't they bring in, who else did they bring in? I forgot. I don't know. Mulan? Oh my god, Mulan is in the game? Okay, yeah, I definitely missed her. Dude, I don't even know. Once Marvel Rivals is fully out, it's game over. Oh yeah, I used to play Overwatch quite a bit. I don't even play that anymore. Fortnite, Star Stable on rotation. The World Chunk you needed to get Jack. I have all of the... Well, I don't even know anymore. I still need to get from the DLC that I paid for. I didn't even get that whole full thing opened. Because I'm literally so behind. I mean, if you guys have an interest in Disney, I would play Disney Dreamlight, but for a while, anytime I played Disney Dreamlight, my viewers would drop heavily, and, like, everyone would dip out of chat, and it was, like, crickets in here. So, I wasn't prioritizing it because nobody cared about it, you know? Who's even playing? Let me see. Disney Dreamlight Valley. 257 viewers right now. Okay. It's got some people, but not much. Yeah, a lot of people lurk during it, which is fine. People like what you like. I totally get that. But like, as a streamer, it's harder for me to get excited to play a game with you guys when I know you don't care. Like League. I would love to stream more League, but I know a majority of you don't care about League. And that's okay. That's not your cup of tea. That's fine. But that's why I play it off stream in my free time. But like, if you guys had an interest in something, I would prioritize streaming it because then I know there would be an audience for it. But your nightly games, you don't have Mulan. You're just on Fortnite. Don't have a whole area open within. I have like a whole chunk of the DLC that's not open yet. Just before Toy Story dropped. Yeah, I know I would lurk on them, but only because it's just not your style of game, which is totally understandable. Oh yeah, Daisy. I didn't get her either. Or did I get her? No, I don't think. Maybe I did. Honestly, I forgot. I don't really know honestly anymore. DBD again. Lurk. Listen. I do DBD once a week. Sometimes more if there's like an event that's wrapping up, but I typically only do DBD once a week. Okay? Because there is a lot of people that do like playing it. They like playing it together. It is a good community game. But I know there is a lot of people that don't like DBD. So that's why I normally limit it to once a week. Listen, I could just play the same damn game every single day, and then all of y'all are shit out of luck. But I don't. I would also get so much burnout. I just can't. Oh my god, you're fine. You mind for another streamer and you love them, but you can only watch so much Final Fantasy 14 so much. Which again, I totally get that. 100%. When to pick up Overwatch? We have a group who still plays pretty actively. Do you play Overwatch 2, I'm assuming, right? Do they even have servers for Overwatch 1 still? That's how long ago it's been. I played Overwatch 2 like a few handfuls of times. But I don't think they even have Overwatch 1 anymore. I mean, if you guys would let me play League every day, I would play League every day. But that's not what's happening. So monotonous. See, I love playing DBD when there's an event. If there's a tome up, it gives me something to do. Like, if there is no tome or no event or anything going on, and you're just playing the game to play it, and there's nothing you're striving for, at least for me, I don't find that fun. I'm a completionist. I like playing with a purpose, and because the purpose isn't just leveling up, because who gives a shit, DBD, I need that outside purpose. Like, when I play League, I play to rank up. So every game has a purpose regardless, because I just want to rank up and be better. Who cares if I'm better? Nobody. But I care, okay? But, like, in terms of DBD, that's why I take, like, hefty breaks. Well, I'll play every week for a bit, and then I might not play for, like, a couple weeks to a month, because there's no event going on. And if I've already, like, capped the tome, or gotten everything that I wanted, I don't care, you know, because it's like, I don't need to keep playing just to mindlessly play. Like, I like the game, but there's so much more I can do with my time, and there's so much more I want to do with my time, you know? If I knew who played Overwatch 2, I'd probably play it again. I'm here every stream, so I'm paying to play, but I appreciate you, Twisted, and I know that you're here, and I appreciate you so much. And this isn't me being like, chat doesn't want me to play this. I won't. It's more of just like it's half and half. One, I want to play what I want and what I like. But also at the same time, if chat is not excited, chat is not active, it's hard for me to get excited about something because I can't share that with anybody else. So if I'm playing something and I'm like super excited and there's crickets, like, I'm going to be a little less excited because I could just play that on my own and get excited on my own and doing it. You know what I mean? So I want to interact with you guys and I want to enjoy things. And if I can find that healthy medium, that's perfect for me. So that's kind of how I gauge. Same thing with some games. I've had some games where we've started them, and if chat doesn't seem like it's vibing with it and I don't really like it, we move on to the next thing. So I kind of like go with the flow, especially if it's like long games like Elden Ring. If I started Elden Ring and chat was dead and y'all hated it, I would not have played it for the last 3 months because I would have played it off stream. Because why am I going to waste that much time and energy to like produce content for something that nobody cares about? Obviously that's not the case, but you know what I mean. Yeah, this is me just like spewing out bullshit though. The Haunted Cell phone game. Yes, we literally all. Yo, Sean coming in here with the raid, dude. Thank you so stinking much. How was your stream? I hope it went so good. I hope it went so good. How was Dungeonborn? I've never even heard of that before. But yes, that phone similar Cura. I had the first game and the second game. We got through like half the first game. I didn't like it. Chat didn't like it. We never finished it. We never played more of it. That was it. We just moved on. So I kind of go off of, like, not only my vibes, but your vibes. Like, if I'm not necessarily loving a game, but you guys seem extremely excited for it, I'm going to see through that I finish it because I want to do that for you guys. I'm not going to just, like, that's like me giving you half of a season of a show and then just never giving you the second half. For no reason. Like, how furious would you be? Also, but Sean, how were you? Super fun. It's like a cross between Hunt Showdown and Diablo 3. Oh, that's a very interesting mix. But guys, if you're not following Donkey Sean Jr., he's a fellow member of Team Dragon Squad. Does a lot of variety stuff, lots of retro games, and he sings on stream every once in a while. Definitely go check him out. Such an absolute, like, kind-hearted person. First-person medieval thing. My only complaint was they bill it as a PvE, but it's really PvP. Interesting. Got you. If I'm the only one that has hype for The Last of Us, you don't have the right to not finish it. I mean, I've played The Last of Us before. So, and it's not like a super long game. So we could do The Last of Us in like 2-3 streams tops, depending on how much I explore. Definitely crashed your stream 3 times. Oh, that's the worst. I'm so sorry that happened. That really just puts like a damper. I haven't played part 2 completely. This is just for part 1. This is just for part 1. Don't get your panties in a bunch, okay? This is just for The Last of Us part 1. Part 2 will be another goal. We gotta do one at a time here, fam. One at a time. Okay? They announced that the second season is not coming out till 2025, so I got plenty of time. Well, it's not, okay? And that sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. Maybe I'll make 2 like a stretch goal for our charity stream or something, since we've already gotten 2 of the goals out of the way. Or just about. Maybe I'll make it a stretch goal. We'll see, okay? Okay? Probably January 2025? No, I don't think so. If it was that early in the year, they would have already given us a date. They've only given us 2025, so it can literally be whenever. I think they're only just filming, like, or they were filming, or maybe they wrapped more recently. I don't know. It's gonna be a bit. I think Brandy just murdered him. But thank you again, Sean, so much. I really do appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. When was season 1? When did it come out? January? Was it January? The only thing I know is, like, House of the Dragon comes out summertime. So it won't be the same time as that because they don't like to overlap their shows because HBO don't have much going on. So we know it won't be like June, July, August. So it could be sometime in the earlier half of the year or it'd be the later half of the year. Really depends. And Max doesn't have many shows to work with, so they're not going to overlap their shows. They want people to actually pay for HBO. And that's the only way they're getting it. I even told Bobby after House of the Dragon ended this past week, I was like, you can cancel our Max until The Last of Us comes out. Because there's literally nothing coming to Max until 2025 that I care about. So I was like, you can cancel it for the next couple of months. Because there's no point in paying for it if I'm not, like, what to watch, like, one movie maybe in a blue moon. Like, it's, I don't need it. I mean, yeah, they had a teaser, but they didn't give us a date. Well, anyways, but besides the point. It's like it'd take me 4 months to play a game. Okay? Okay? Bruh. But anyways, I am going to wrap. I said I was going to end like 40 minutes ago, and then I didn't. So here we are, chat. Pokemon Horizons? I don't even know what that is. What is that? We are going to rate out, it is actually, Pandagor's birthday today, who is a fellow member of Team Dragon Squad. So I'm going to send you guys over her way. We're going to see what she's doing tonight. I think she's doing like a 12-hour stream or something to celebrate and all that jazz. So can we actually do a custom message because it is her birthday? If we can get like use Team Dragon Squad stuffs, and then say like happy birthday. Let me put something together. What do we got? Something like that. There we go. That's a something. These work. I like this. You can't use the second hype ones because those are follower emotes. So they won't show. You can only use follower emotes in the person's stream. So you can only use our OG ones. Yeah, so here, I'm gonna do this. Oh, why did it just come up as random numbers? What was that? That's weird. Okay, copy, paste. We're doing this. Okay, so this is what you're copying. Copy that. I thought you can't, you can only use follower emotes in the stream of the person you follow. I'm pretty sure. If I am not mistaken, I'm pretty sure you can only use follower emotes in the person's stream. When did they change this? Why do I not... Is this really a thing? Is it? Is it? When did they change this? Okay, so then do this. Fine. We'll do something different. Okay, we'll do this then. We'll use those ones. And we'll try this out. I don't know. Oh my god, it's not copying anything. Whatever you want to copy. I don't even care. Just copy something that says happy birthday. Because I'm over here struggling, bro. Copy whatever birthday message you want. Or just say happy birthday. Because I'm struggling and I'm riding the struggle bus right now. But we're gonna raid out. Like I said, last stream of the night. If you somehow made it this far, please feel free to join the Discord and the community server. We'd love to have you. Those are all of my links. Go check them out. Do the stuff. Do the things. We're gonna send this love over to Panda. Y'all better be nice to her or I will find you. And I will cry. That's all I've got. I love you guys. Have a good weekend. Take care of yourselves. I'm probably going to go out and see, Bobby and I are going to go see the Borderlands movie. I am also going to equally hunt for the Wolverine drink topper. I feel like I'm not going to find it, but I'm going to try. We're going to try a different movie theater. The Avanci G, that is over. That was only through till today, I believe, at noon. When did I post it? Oh, no, it was only through the 8th. So that ended, yeah, that ended earlier today at noon. So, unfortunately, it's done. And then, I'm also going to be on the hunt for the Pokemon Gengar. I'm going to try. But that's my plans for the weekend. And I love you guys. Please take care of yourselves. Get some food. Get some outside air. I know it's going to be super rainy along the East Coast. But if you're not on the East Coast, go outside. Have yourself a good time. And that's it. Thank you guys for spending your time with me. Thanks for just like chatting and chilling. And I love y'all. Bye, fam.